Good morning. How we doing? I forgot my mouse again. I'm gonna get used to this shit. How we doing today? We've got Ghost Hogs. Welcome in. Sly, hello. Osaren, Bahamut, hello. Scott is vibing. Dancing. Riot, hello. How we all doing today? How goes the JPIC? Hello. How goes the weekend? How goes New Age of Sigmar? How we all doing, chat? Let me move that up here. So I want to start with my ratties. We have the Clawlord on Gnaw-beast is what I want to start with. But I also have built my July challenge finally. So I've got the Jezzails. I'm so glad these are in plastic after fighting the Finecast ones. So they're ready to roll. I've also got our little engineer. We've got our little Grey Seer, which I think we will work on kind of the rest of this week. We'll do some more of these characters. And then I've also got the Warp Blaster, which is just fun. So I've got it off the base for painting and basing and all that, but that's what I got done. I did not build the Rat Ogres. I haven't gotten to them yet. I don't know if I'll put them in my list. I think I have to get them ready for Spearhead. I have to double check, but I figured those could wait as I get some of these finished up. Then we'll go back and build them. Who else is working on new Sigmar? Either Skaventide or just Age of Sigmar armies for new edition. What have we got, chat? I think I'm going to dive right in. For YouTube, I'm going to ask you guys to help me out. I'm going to try and be better about saying the colors that I'm using. So, today we are starting with, I did an undercoat of saddle brown, and then I did tanned skin from Reaper over that, and that is what this is. And then I'm going to start with our fur. I'm going to keep it to where just the fur is like sculpted. We're going to go with this German camo brown, I think. So that's where we're going to start today. I think I misunderstood Skaventide. I got a Mega Gargant. You sure did. I'm excited to see, though. It's going to be such a fun project. Are you planning on, like, tattoos or anything, like, unique for it? Daisy Mini Penny, welcome in. How are you today? Hello, hello. But yeah, what is everyone up to this weekend? What have we been? This was kind of my day yesterday. I did this. I played some video games. Did the house stuff, chores and things. Got your mouse and your rats, exactly. We good now. Jeffix says, very productive. I clipped out 6 clan rats. Well done. Well done. I was wondering if you would start in or if you're going to keep working on your Flesh Eater Court stuff. Get them ready. Give them some spare... Oh, 40k Knight Armor? There you go. Those Mega Gargant kits are really cool. I've been tempted before, just because you can do, like, the tattoos and, like, make it kind of custom. Has anyone else worked on that Mega Gargant kit? What do we think? Not surprising. Can't have Imperial Knights in Age of Sigmar? How do we solve this problem, Ghost Hogs? Avian, welcome in. How are you? What fascinates you? What's up, JPIC? What is fascinating you? Let's see. My life for last week has been work, video games, 5 Deathwing Knights from 40k. What video games you playing? Chat, same question. What games have we been playing? On Wednesday, here on stream, we finished Dead Space. I believe I have that scheduled for YouTube tomorrow, if you'd like to catch the finale. This week, we're going to go back. We have 1 bonus stream that we've unlocked, and we're going to start the next episode of Ace Attorney. If you'd like more of those, that sub goal is below my face. So we just have the 1 right now. But we will start it's kind of a DLC episode at the end of the first game. So we will start that on Wednesday. But yeah, Dead Space done. Ace Attorney up again. I've been playing a little bit more Final Fantasy 14. I'm not like rushing to get back to stuff, which is weird after an MMO expansion. Because I only need 3 more. Oh, really? For a 2K list? I thought you didn't need. Oh, sorry. Yes. So that would be 4 would be for 2K. GW have been up Skaventide for months. Release day, they do absolutely nothing. They ran out of steam. Slice says, the Mega Gargant's a good kit. I only painted 1 so far, but I enjoyed it. Rats, Fat Rat, welcome in. How are ya? They're so cute. I had a good time building them yesterday. I'm still not a fan of the, like, no glue kits. I think some of the, like, Having to get it at just the right angle for it to, like, snap in. I still clip off all the pegs. But they came together okay. I was able to build quite a bit yesterday. I just, in general, I think for me it's just getting, like, the gaps filled and everything for these types of kits. On my first, Subnautica playthrough. And he says, drove around was about 90 yesterday. Oh no, overheated the car. Is it gonna be okay? Do you have to, like, do anything? As someone who doesn't know car stuff very well. Got my reference over here on the side. See what everything is. I'm not printing up 3 full Mega Gargants. Has anyone in video games for me? My wife started Elden Ring. First Souls-like game for her. She managed to get Margit on her 2nd attempt, so she's better than me at that too. It'll be... I think you'll have what Slam and I had, where some bosses she's gonna absolutely destroy really easily, and then others where maybe you didn't have a hard time, she'll have a hard time. So it'll be interesting to see if you have kind of the same thing. We did go back, we beat the DLC for Slam as well, so. I uninstalled Elden Ring after all this time. I've had it installed since it launched, and now that we got our DLC and it's finished, I finally uninstalled. Quantum Knight, welcome in. How are you today? Maybe because 14 spreads the content around more. I don't think this expansion's great. I was trying to get Aether Currents, and I'm like, I could do some of the new dungeons, and I don't think it's that great. I'm not rushing back to do stuff like I normally would. And it says, the windshield wiper fluid cap popped off and disappeared. White steam off the engine. Had to sit in the car for 2 hours for the tow. I'm so sorry. Got sitting for a tow in the heat. I'm so sorry. It's at the shop, but I have to call the garage early on Monday because it's parked in a permit parking in front. Sly's going through New Game Plus. Kind of curious to see how far I can get in the New Game Plus numbers. Yeah. Good, having a chilled day. Welcome on in. Is there anything you're painting? Any projects? We're just getting started with some ratties today. For anyone who may be new, I do have a Skaven army. I've had it since, well, it was fantasy. It is Clan Skryre. I love all of the mad scientist ratties. So we are adding on to that army with these new rats. And I meant to grab a few of my old ones, but that's okay. If you'd like to see them, some of them are on my Instagram. There was a Screaming Bell that I also need to finish, but the Grey Seer up top I have misplaced. I had it as a sub-assembly, and he's just gone. I don't know where he is. So as soon as I find him, we will finish up the Screaming Bell. He's in a box of, like, half-completed projects here somewhere. I just don't know where. Another day, we will get that finished. Will, hello, how are you? Rats, we are the rats. Celebrating yet another Rat Day bash. Nikki, it's your Rat Day today. Cake and ice cream on the rat's way. Nikki, you've been such a good rat this year. Open up your gifts while we all cheer. Happy Rat Day, Nikki. That's adorable. Thank you, Will. How are you today? Thank you. It is Rat Day. Look at my rats. You want to see the rest of my rats? Alright, so this is the one we're starting on. But I think we're just going to work on, like, all the characters this week. So we've got our little engineer. We got our Grey Seer. We have the Jezzails that I'm going to do for my challenge this month. And then, look at these. We've got our Warp Blaster. Yes, we've got a copy pasta. Will, I'm gonna plead to chat for you, Will. Will would like more copy pastas in the chat. It's just different here on the hobby side of Twitch. There's not a lot of yeah, hobby Twitch, not a copy pasta. It makes me sad. We'll get better. Bill, welcome in. How are you today? The upside is a shop near, the shop is near a Neapolitan pizza restaurant. Got a pizza and a beer and then walked home. I'm sorry you had to do all that, though. Leave some cheese out overnight in the hobby room. That's a good plan. I like that. I like it. Thank you for the bits and the giant owl. I appreciate it. Dr. Marvin won't get my Skaven until the 24th. Should have just gone to a store. I'm sorry to hear that. I saw a lot of people getting, like, delayed shipping stuff. I'm sorry. How are you? Is there anything you can work on until they arrive? What you got? It's a good time to get out old project. Ghost Dogs, thank you for the bits. We have highlighted copy pasta. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Look at it. Look at the copy pasta flow. Look at it, Will. Beautiful. I'm so proud of you, chat. I'm so proud of you. Jesse, hello. How are you? How are you awake? After your LAN party, are we still going strong? What you up to today? We are working on new ratties from Skaventide. Just getting some fur blocked out at the moment. And we're copy pastaing in the chat. Went all the way out there in the burbs. I had plenty of Skaventide. It was we went to our local store and it was really nice to see them busy. We were laughing because I think they had actually set up for it to be like a spearhead day, but they were all playing just regular 40k. They were all just cracking open the new edition rulebooks and playing new edition instead of figuring out spearhead. So it was very busy. We didn't stick around too long. We said hi to the people we hadn't seen in a little bit and then headed back out for the day, but it was nice to see it busy. You asked for copy pasta in the past. When I posted some admittedly failed ASCII art, the mods were like, what's this? Yeah, copy pasta, fine. ASCII art can be questionable. I say this as my mod, Slam, as like a folder of questionable ones. I don't really understand what's happening here, which is nothing new. So in a lot of the video game streams, there are copy pastas where, yeah, someone in chat comes up with a clever thing to repeat in chat, and the rest of chat will copy and paste it. It's a copy pasta. But it's usually cute little things like Will did. All the rest for Skaventide? I think from my Skaven, the only thing I really have left of old stuff to paint are more of like the warp lightning cannons and stuff. And I just don't enjoy painting those as much. They're just not as fun to me. It's just a lot of like wood and metallic work, which like I'm happy with how mine turn out, but it's not a fun thing for me to paint. But at some point we will need to do that. I'm so snuggled up in bed. The LAN party was great. I'm so glad. I am jealous. It looked really fun. If I thought my friend could stay up past like 11, I would totally have one. JPIC has made a copy pasta for Will. Happy Will Day, Niggy. Thank you, JPIC, for the copy pasta. JPIC getting in the spirit of things. I love it. I mean, Will has his own copy pasta too. Exclamation, you guys know it. Usually cute things like Will. Will is the best. The rest of us now. ASCII art has a history of questionable things. Do you like weird games like Conspiracy and wonky spooky stuff? Alan Wake 2. I've played a little bit of the first one. I got stuck in a section. I need to go back and see if I can beat it. But maybe. I've played Control too, and it's very good. In that same vein. But yeah, if you guys like the video game streams, the bonus stream is down here. That's my goal. We have one for Ace Attorney, so we'll get as far as we can. But bonus stream is there. End of last week, I did take some YouTube time, so the next challenge video is going to be up on, I believe, Wednesday. I also worked on my next anime repaint. I was working on Goku some more. So I was working on his orange gi, trying to get that all shaded and highlighted. It's a goofy orange. It's giving me a little bit of trouble, but I think I've almost got it. Avian, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Thank you. You guys called out 1:30 or so. Me and another take. Played until about 3-ish. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I think I could make it, just because I don't usually stay up super late anywhere. I could probably make it till about 2 or 3, and then I'd probably call it 2. Because I'm still used to getting up at like 8, so I could probably make it to 2 or 3. Unless we just are really enjoying something. Then I go longer. You're in Bitstonemo. Thank you, Avian. I do appreciate it. Thank you for the giant hand owl. Thank you. I like that it freaks chat out every time, too. Mageson, hello, how are ya? Happy Skaventide release. I'm going to be contrasting some rats as my new project. Let's go. I feel like that's the way to go with so many ratties. Go the contrast or speed paint route. Is anyone working on the Stormcast? My Stormcasts are going to be going to Scorch Panda here in chat. I've got to get them boxed up here later today. Anyone working on the Stormcast side? I feel like everyone I've seen excited has been, it's been for the ratties. I think it's desensitizing them. I think so, Avian. I think maybe, I don't know. At this point, do we just save it? Do we wait? Wait till they're not expecting it? Let's see, I reached level 100 on Machinist on 14, so I can finally unleash the power of America. I'm sad that I don't, like I've paid for game time. I will continue to play 14, but I'm not rushing back the way I normally would for an MMO. I don't think this one was as good. I'm sad about it. I still want to try Picto, so maybe next time I hop on, I try that as something just new to do. But yeah. People are getting started like 1:30 or so it was like 12 to 13 hours. That's a lot of gaming. That's a lot of gaming. But yeah, that's, I guess, a much earlier start than I have done for LAN parties. That's nice, though, because then you do get... If you are not someone who can stay up, you do get more game time. Maybe I do that for Danny. She is not one to stay up late. Maybe we just start early. I know she wants to play one of the new Mario games. Start there. Need a new Kingdom Death emote to jolt them. I'm trying to figure out what I want to paint for Creepy. I have the King kind of prepped. We may take a day and work on him. After that, I've got to get, like, something prepped. A bit more work done on something before I can bring him on. Alright, there is first started. Let's go ahead. I kind of want to get the armor on our actual ratty started. So let's get some red on here. I know people want the Stormcast. People who want rats want you to know they want rats. I'm excited for Stormcast, but not really in a painting mood at the moment. So waiting for it to come back, yeah. Tuesday, the normal raids are released. Might be fun to run those. Yeah, well, maybe. I will keep playing, but I'm not, like, chomping at the bit, I guess. The way I normally am. Scott's the person stay up playing, like, can't playing video games? I would be if I wasn't so used to getting up early. Like getting up around 8. I would be as well. Every so often my match will wake me with a buzz. Notification of ACC stream way after bedtime. Yeah, I am naturally like a night owl. But with Scott having a office job kind of on his schedule, like I don't sleep in a whole lot later than he does. We go to bed at generally the same time. If it was just me on my own schedule, I would definitely be up way too late. Tony, welcome in. How are you? We are painting new rats. They came out yesterday. I'm very excited to work on rats. Lost my reference. Hold on. Make sure I get all of our red. Okay, that's like all red. Cool. I was thinking about maybe making those the bronze, but I can't decide. I'm gonna leave them for now. Just to mix it up a little bit. But yeah, what is everyone up to today? What have we got going on? I've been hobbying real hard the last couple days. I was trying to get, and they're close. I still need some highlights. The rubrics Thursday morning were just built. They weren't even primed. And now they are almost done. So I took like a full crunch day Thursday for rubrics. A good part of Friday before I had to do my recording. So that's how much hobby I've been doing. So I did my recording and then I started working on Goku. So even more hobby. And then yesterday I spent most of the day building rats. So it's been a lot here. I think today I will probably take a video game day after stream. If anything, maybe start those Jezzails, just because they're for my challenge. But I think I'll take a video game day today. It's been a lot. Trying to fix some squig bases for the bounders. Trying to paint while stream, then watch the end of Tour de France from today. Then watch Spain beat England in the Euros final. Let's go. Ravenlord says, got some house chores to do. I put on the first base coat on the Terminators. Won't be super hot in the room. Then dinner with my parents. Sounds like a good day. Sarah was crazy busy yesterday. Today's a do-nothing day. Fun things, paint, build, video games, maybe a nap. That sounds perfect. I guess I'll finish chores, but other than that, I think my plan is to do the same. You broke off their mushroom bases. Oh, trying to replace mushroom stems with paper clips. Trying to do some more like pinning and things to keep it in place. That makes sense. That makes sense. On your wish list, you have Fulgrim. Who is Fulgrim? Fulgrim is the Primarch of the Emperor's Children. So the one on my wish list is the 4-year-old piece, where he is in his demon form. So yeah, I'd like to paint him eventually. I am slowly building Emperor's Children. I'm basically expecting them to get a book here at some point. They don't have their own codex right now, but I think at some point they will. But Fulgrim's a pretty interesting character within Warhammer. But that's who that is. If you guys want to check out my wishlist, exclamation throne. Thank you, Avian. I'm just kind of saving because he's a pricey piece. So if anyone would like to chip in towards him, I will bring him on stream if we grade him. He'll be here on stream or YouTube, maybe a mix. Surprised. That is interesting that worked. We'll never get Doom Rider again. Probably not. If I had to guess, probably not. Fulgrim pretty cool though. I'm excited for if they get their book. Fulgrim's lesser known brother, Partgrim. He's a bit more lively. Good old Partgrim. Birthday donos? How much is Fulgrim? You'll have to check the throne. I don't remember exactly off the top of my head. But he's on there. I think because they also did a price increase, and I don't know what he ended up at. That's also why I hesitate. What color should your like football shoulders be? I don't want to do the. Let's try the bronze. If we don't like it, we'll go back to red. I just feel like it's a lot of red. His older brother, his half brother, half Grim. I don't remember if he went up in price. I think I just assume. I think I just assume they all do, yeah. Those price increases hit. Nothing's safe. Painted So, welcome in. How are you today? What you up to? We are working on our new raddies. We've got the Clawlord on Gnaw-beast. I'm already being bad. Okay. The colors we used for the armor is corn red. Now I'm coming back with some scale decayed metal, and that's what I like to use for my bronzes and things. So for kind of our darker metal on my Skaven, that's what I start with. Trying to be better about saying my colors. FOMO! FOMO! I am adding on to my Skaven. So Clan Skryre getting some reinforcements here. Add-in tax is about 300. But yeah, if you guys want to see Fulgrim, he was there on my throne. One day I'll get to work on him. Just saving up. He's a little pricier. When did the last take the field? We played a little bit this edition. I played... It's basically between them and my Seraphon. This last edition, so... It's been a little bit, but not like super long. Any new fluff on the rats? I have no idea. I got the box home, I started building, and then my hand hurt, so I stopped. I didn't read anything, or... If anyone else has new Skaven lore, Feel free to throw it in the chat, but not the first thing I normally do, no. I have to get ready for stream. Hey, Antifreeze, welcome in. Doing well here. What you up to? More Paint and Plague, yeah. Lore is there to sell toys. I'm not overly fussed about it. I like funny stories in it, but no, I had to get ready for stream. That's the... Unfortunately, with like Warhammer releases, that's always the priority. Is I have to have something ready to go pretty quickly for stream. So it's kind of an all hands on deck until it's ready to be brought on here. Do the socials things. I mean, Skaventide is back. Yeah, I think the only lore I would know would be from the trailer we got. Outside of that. But if anyone else wants to talk lore, go for it. Absolutely. Just not my focus for the hobby. I do love silly Skaven stories, though. They're great. Alright, we've got a bit more of this on the beasties. Let me get some more on my palette. We're going to go to a local store to get that one mini for the spearhead. Oh, for your Gloomspite Gets one. Sounds good. We'll be here. I guess, is anyone else getting spearheads together? I would like to try it. I think the rat ogres are in it, so I'd have to build those still. I think between that and my Seraphons, probably what I'll learn with. I have my Slaanesh too, but I'll learn those after. I think between the Skaven and the Seraphon, I can get some cool stuff together. Looking forward to Path to Glory, also Spearhead. I was telling Scott that we should try one of the campaigns. We've never done one. I kind of want to see how they work. We're both, like, itching to play more Sigmar, so I feel like it's just a good way to do that. And kind of keep us on track to keep playing. That makes sense. Do you have 3 old rat? Oh, I guess I could, yeah. I think I have 3. I have the Island of Blood ones, which I think I still prefer. I think those are still my favorite rat ogres. Yeah, I guess I could proxy. I need to get them built, otherwise I'll never get them built. I don't want them to just sit in sprue limbo. Because I've got too many other things also in sprue limbo. That and like this army, other than the Warp Lightning Cannons, is basically good to go, which is nice. I don't have that with a lot of my other armies. I kind of want to stay on top of it here while it's all fresh and exciting. I have D&D tonight. Just throw them on my desk. Okay, if you want to build rat ogres, you can have them. I've just been hobbying so hard here. The thought of building some more right now is a lot. Seems like too much at the moment. Having 2 batch paint commissions on top of a new Sigmar box is feeling like a lot this week. But we'll get there. Alright, getting some more color. Love it. What do we want to do next? Look at our photo. I guess we could start the warpstone and stuff. I feel like we probably should shade the skin a little bit before we get too heavy into that, though. So I was going to do a little bit of our purple, a little bit of red for our shading. I'm actually going to go back to our saddle brown and add some shading back in. Yes, the client's fault. They didn't take 4th ed. I was trying real hard to get ahead of it. And I think I did. I'm really glad I did the rubric, like, crunch the other day. It's just a lot. There's just no way around it. It's just a lot. But I feel like I gave myself a good head start. So we've got them. I've got basic, I'm going to do the same with the Imperial Fist this week. Just take a day and knock out a bunch of it. With batch painting, that's the best way, I think, to do it for me, at least. JPEG really turned the copy pasta around on you. He sure did. Did you enjoy your copy pasta, Will? Aren't you glad we're doing that now? What are you up to today, Will? You get a chill day here? Let's see. Other than that, we finished Frieren, the anime. It was pretty good. Enjoyed it quite a bit. We end up re-upping to Netflix here for just a little bit. We're watching the latest Drive to Survive. We're really late, but we're watching that for Formula 1 stuffs. I had been watching One Piece, but they really changed their website, and I don't know, it feels much more virusy now. So I've got to figure that out later. Oh, I'm sad Avian's gone. We started the next series of X-Files. We're on season 10 now, which is the reboot season. So now we've gone to, like, I don't know, the tone's shifted a little bit, but, like, we're back, and it's fun. So we'll probably watch some more X-Files tonight. But yeah, season 10 now. It's a shorter season, so I think we'll finish it up here pretty quickly. Has anyone watched? I have not watched Sandland. Have you? Or are you thinking about it? Squeezel, welcome in. How are you? What you up to today? We're working on our new ratties here. X-Files is so weird. Yeah, it's fun. We had that point of like, oh, now they've got like cell phones and stuff. Like, how are they gonna? Now it's a lot easier to like say something did or didn't happen, or so it's interesting seeing here with like technology also a bit more advanced. We'll see how it goes here. It's on my watch list. I haven't seen it yet. I thought about reading it instead of watching. Is why I hadn't yet. Thought about just grabbing to read. But no, I've not watched it yet. Anyone else watch anything good? We got chat. I also caught up on House of the Dragon, so the new Game of Thrones. Season 2 of that has been pretty good. It's just nice to be excited about something Game of Thrones again. House of the Dragon's been pretty good. I think, what, new one tonight? But yeah, after that, I need to figure out One Piece and keep on cruise. It was really nice while I was batch painting. I was watching One Piece. That helped me keep my sanity a little bit. A little bit. Not completely, but a little bit. It's House of the Dragon to Shrek. It's pretty good. I think they've done a nice job with it. If you liked Game of Thrones, I think worth checking out. I loved the books, so it's nice to get some Game of Thrones without the people that goofed up the last season. So that's been nice. All right, we gotta paint these long fingernails, and I'm trying to decide what color I want to go. If we want to go kind of off-white, or if we want to go gray. Maybe let's start on our actual Clawlord, so I get that skin tone started. While I've got it on my palette here. Hey Depsa, welcome in. How are you today? We are working on the new Skaven from Skaventide. How are you? Last 2 seasons, pretty awful. Yep. Pretty garbo. House of the Dragon's been a nice return. That's about it for me, chat. It's been a lot of video gaming. It was really nice finishing up Dead Space and Elden Ring. I did go back to Super Mario RPG, which has been super cozy. Like, it's not super hard, but it's really cute. I'm good. You're pretty good here. Happy to have ratties to work on today. Just getting some base coats on. But yeah, Super Mario RPG is real cozy. I'll keep cruising on that here in between things. Just realized we missed the red over here. Let's get that real quick. I'm trying to figure out, he's got a lot of, like, robes and cloth. For the rest of my army, I've done some of the off-white for those. I'm trying to figure out where I want to put some of that. Bro, so hello, it is New Age of Sigmar stuff. I can't believe it's finally out. Their summer release, they just drip feed the crud out of them. How are you? It is out. We did it. What you up to today? But yeah, this is, let me show you what I got. What all I got. This is the Clawlord on Gnaw-beast. He's in his kind of weird in-between phase right now. We've also got the Jezzails, which are now in plastic. So these used to be fine cast, but now in plastic. So I'll get those ready. And then I think the rest of this week we're going to be working on the new Grey Seer, and we got a new Engineer. So those are the characters. And then the really fun one, which I think we'll probably save for a little bit later, is the Warp Blaster. So they got a new little new machine to play with. Got 4 of them. Kind of moving that along like the Screaming Bell. So that's what I've got. I haven't built the Rat Ogres yet, because I don't tend to take those in my list, but I think I want to get them ready for Spearhead. And yeah, that's what I got. Those are my ratties. I watched a movie called Arcadia last night. Had Nick Cage in it. Was very mid. Not awful, not great. Felt like a bit of a Quiet Place ripoff. Oh, okay. Okay. It's fun seeing where Nick Cage just keeps ending up for some of those movies. As he plowing through like a dragon, nothing much. It's so good. I saw your update in the Discord for who you're recruiting along the way. It's such a good game. This isn't Finecast, yeah. That's the appropriate response. So I do have some of the Finecast ones. I'll probably still paint them up. Just, I think that's his hand. Okay. I thought he had his, like, bracer over his hand. Nope. We'll fix that in a minute, then. Alright. I gotta figure out this cloth. How I want to do that. I kind of want to just go black, but I feel like that's going to make it really heavy feeling. I guess we'll think on it. Let's go ahead and start as, like, warpstone first. Used to be fine cast, now plastic. The magic words every time you take something out of resin and you put it in plastic. That's what the angel gets its wings. I squeed when he showed up and he handed my ass to me. He wasn't even mad. There's a lot of that in the series, isn't there? There's a lot of that. Oh my god, it's him! Oh my god, he's kicking my butt! Oh, my paint's clogged. 1 second, chat. I'm at the end of this bottle of Reaper paint, and it just keeps clogging on me. It's a shame, because I really love this white, but it's being a pain right now. Okay, now we're good. I like that they made him and Taiga just so much harder. Anything else at that point, Taiga's a tank, too. Just a tank. But yeah, I remember that being like there's definitely some difficulty spikes in the new games. They're just like, what the heck? Like, I can remember a couple, yeah. But like deservedly so, like, obviously. Salted warned me about one specifically, yeah, there's some of them are rough. Yep. But like they should be that rough. It's just when you're not expecting it, it's owies. I'm training at the moment, gotcha. Okay, so we got the warpstone here. We're doing white so that I can come back and make this really bright. He's also got some actually in his spear. So like right along this ridge, they do it's almost like the molten effect, but with warpstone. So we're gonna do that as well. So I'm gonna start with white, nice and bright. We'll come back and we'll shade down afterwards, is my plan. Well, good. I'm glad you're enjoying it, bro. So they're really fun. I think they did a really good job kind of, I don't know, just bringing the series forward, updating it a little bit. 5 and 6 kind of, I don't know. They got really weird, so it was nice for them to bring it back. new characters, and it's really cool to see how they did it. I think they did a nice job. But I will wait till you're done to say anything else. Alright, do we have any other warp stone? Doesn't look like it. I think it's just the one. I'm gonna take another look. See? Nope. Okay. I'm gonna try and finish it. Oh, for Game Pass expires. Then I'm gonna buy Gaiden and Infinite Wealth. Just so I don't have to rush. Yeah. Gaiden's really good. I enjoyed that. Infinite Wealth, I still need to go back, I think I said, and do some of the side stuff. It's just they're massive games. They're just massive games. But yeah, that sounds like a good plan. I don't think there's anything else I've seen gaming news. I don't think so. What did everyone get from the Steam sale? Did we get anything good, chat? I think after Super Mario RPG, I'm going to start Dave the Diver. Try that out. I know everyone kind of loved it when it came out, and I didn't get to play it, so. Zelda says now its favorite, which is interesting. Wait, which one? Sorry. Infinite Wealth. I'm trying to think which one would be my favorite. I feel like Zero's always going to have, like, a special place in my heart. I think that one's tough to beat. Infinite Wealth's very good, though. They did a very good job getting things updated. Just the sheer amount of content's insane. It was Zero for me because much, but it's just that good of a game. Like, they just nailed it. They nailed, like, everything in that game. But it's hard not to like. I still love, yeah. No, he's great. Yeah, I don't know what would be my favorite. I'll have to think about that. There's so many games, too. I feel like Zero will always have a special place in my heart, though. Chat, what's that one series that just has an insane amount of games that you love? Like Yakuza, Final Fantasy. What's that one series you keep going back to? I've been playing Dragon Quest XI, and I really want to go back and play some more Dragon Quest games. I feel like the new Final Fantasy just isn't for me, and I just want to dive like full force into Dragon Quest. Doom's got a lot of games, yeah. Are you excited for the new one they've shown? Where you get the sweet cape? Forgot about the Dragon Quest remakes. Yeah, I'm excited for those. That's a series that I somehow missed growing up, and I've been playing 11, and it's very good. I kind of want to dive into more after I finish it up. Help! You got some time for those, though. Those are, what, fall, I think, for the first one? Got a little bit of time. Castlevania? Yep. I need to play Castlevania. Every time there's games done quick, I'm like, okay, this is the time. I'm gonna play Symphony of the Night. Haven't yet. I know I need to, but I haven't yet. I think part of it is I haven't been playing on my PlayStation, so I don't even like think about it. Hype for the new Doom. It looks like it'll be fun. At first I wasn't sure how I felt about it, but now I'm more excited. I think it'll be a good time. Persona, I guess. Maybe do a replay now. I still need to play 3, bro, so. I like waited for the remake and then just other things have come out and I haven't played 3 yet. I need to like smaller games, Jack. All the games I like are like 80 plus hours. Like, oh god. How am I gonna play all this? It'll still be there when you're ready. That's true. That's true. And probably cheaper if I wait even a little bit longer. Probably cheaper. So probably for the best. Z-Decker, hello. How are you today? We're working on our new ratties. What you up to? I'm gonna mix our highlight here a little bit. It's taking me a little longer. The remake of 4 as well. 4 was the first one I played. I played Golden on my Vita. That's another game that'll always have a special little place in my heart for getting me hooked on that series. Hey, Chris, welcome in. How are you today? We are here with the ratties. So I have built most of the ratties for my box. I still need to build the rat ogres. And then the clan rats, I'm probably just going to keep on sprue because I already have a ton of clan rats painted. But for our heroes, we will be working on them this week here on Twitch. So if you guys are enjoying the ratties, make sure to follow. We will work on them probably again tomorrow and Tuesday. Come join us for more rats. Such a good game. Damn, I know. It's so good. That's how I got... My brother is the type to play, like... He'll only play a couple games, but he will play them to death. Like, he'll just keep playing them over and over and over and over. And I finally got him into Persona with 4. I picked up the Heretic Circle Kill Team, and some Immortals from Shadow War was a thing. Nice! Sure, those will be fun to work on. Rise, welcome in. How are you today? Waiting for some rubrics to show up to you? I just painted some rubrics. They're a fair amount of work, but they're cool. Welcome on in. Rise, what you up today? What's everyone up to today? I'm trying to figure out this cloth and how I want to do that. I feel like black is the answer. I'm just afraid it's going to get a little dark, but let's try it. If we don't like it, we paint over it. Because it's black or like off-white, which is what I have on some of my other ratties. It's just kind of what I've used across the army. We could do the off-white and then the black here. Maybe that would be better. They've got like this weird brown leather thing going on, which I don't super love. Let's do that. Let's try it. Good. How are y'all? Just finished. Binging Chernobyl. Chernobyl is so good. What did you think? I would have said the Elder Scrolls series, but I'm nervous after Starfield. Same, Sly. It's weird for me to not be excited about Elder Scrolls now. Like, I'm legit sad that I'm not excited for the next Elder Scrolls. That's how badly you goofed up your game. Because I am now no longer interested in a series I've always really enjoyed. The Traumatized a fandom with one image meme has been making this frigate showed up on my Twitter feed with the Blade One sprue pic. Yeah, that'll do it. I feel like, gosh. I could think of a couple different for Warhammer. Chat, what's yours? What unit has just traumatized you? Harvest Cabal for Warcry. Heck, that sprue. Heck, building those things. I mean, the Blissbarb Archers for Slaanesh made me stop working on Slaanesh. I feel like those have to be up there too. Spilled non oil pot, that's another good one, especially if it's the old one. Like before they changed formula. That being spilled. That's a good one too. It's good. Apparently full of half-truths, so just try and process it. Write down questions to search for. Historically, a new large portal thing. Recently, new flayed ones can suck it. Yeah. I had a large Custodes commission, and I have not wanted to work on Forge World, like, since. Because of those vehicles, and the mold release, and yeah, they burnt me the heck out. Is this all the same cloth? Hold on. So they have that a different color. He's got like a robe, but then the beastie also has some, which I guess is why they did the leather. It's kind of hard to tell where one stops and where it starts. I feel like I want to do black up here and then the cloth kind of around him. Try that. It's kind of weird with the sculpt. Let's just try this. It'll be black. Come back with our cream. I poured the Primaris Intercessor kit. It was more annoying than the Necron kits. Yeah, just for hobby. Necron Warriors, Necron Immortals. I feel like Necrons have a few. Because there's the, is it the Ghost Arc too? That's really difficult to build. I feel like Necrons have a few, just because they're kind of spindly. Which honestly is everything I just mentioned too. It's all the spindly kits. The Corvus Cabal were, the Blissbarb Archers were. I feel like that's kind of the, the running theme. All the spindly stuff. I had to rebuild the whole back end of Extodi's vehicle, so yep. I had to fight those things so hard. Which is too bad, because some of them are really cool. But those big vehicles are just not cooperating. Any Slanesh makes me want to stop 40k. I'm gonna climb into bed. Think I can give it a good think? Sounds good. The Dryad Sylvaneth stopped me from playing Age of Sigmar. Yep. I have heard the Dryads are a nightmare. Oh, did you see my tattoo? In case you've not seen them all. I'm working on a sleeve. Yeah, let me, Here we go, here you can see them all. I forget that not everyone's seen them. There is, Vegeta back there too. So, next I have to decide all of my smaller filler pieces, and then we, finish the sleeve. So, backgrounds and everything else. Oh, sorry, it's just an excuse to flex. Oh. We're getting there, though. Got a few smaller pieces I've got to figure out before I email my artist, and then we'll get that done. Mousemate, hello, how are you? I'm not on for an hour and you're already done with your first round. No, we got a long way to go. He's coming along, though. How are you, Mousemate? What you up to? I'm getting there. Gurnoth Hunter's dope. Treelord, nice. Branch Witch, lovely. Dryads, rotten hell. Need to update. Oh, the emote to have the tattoos on it. Tiny little stick figure Goku. He looks fun. I'm having so much fun, Mousebait. So here's the Clawlord. I also built the Jezzail. We'll be working on them later this week. Because they are part of my July challenge, because I hate myself. So decided to do that. And then I've also got the new Greyseer, the new Engineer, and then this boy. Our Warp Blaster. The Rat Ogres I've not built yet. My hands were hurting after building these yesterday, so if the Rat Ogres to build, and then the Clan Rats, I'm gonna wait, just because I already have Clan Rats. Hey, Nifty Knox, welcome in. I actually gave up finishing building Graveguard, held together by the itty-bitty spinal column. It breaks if you breathe on it. I'm so sorry. Those kits are so frustrating, because yeah, you want it done, you want to work on it, but if you look at it wrong, it's just gone again. I have that with Malifaux models. Some of the older models from them are just so frustrating. Which sucks, because I love Malifaux and I love the models. The sculpts are fantastic, but some of those are just rage-inducing. Yeah, welcome in. We're happy to have you. And the Graveyard looks so nice. Yeah, that's the hard part, is you want them to look nice. You want them done. And they just... When it feels like you're fighting the miniature more than anything else, it's tricky, for sure. But yeah, mouse bait. These the ratties have been fun. I'm gonna just being excited for Warhammer again. It's been a little bit for me, I'm not gonna lie. Just haven't been feeling it. And I'm excited for the ratties. I hope the Spearhead is fun. I would like to play more. It's just been kind of tough to get hyped up to play here lately. Summer is 3-part phase! Yup. Yup. Things like that make it very tricky. I've been actively stopping myself for the past week from ordering a bunch of, oh, next ones are Harlequins. Turn my kill teams into 1k point armies. I feel like kill team is nice in that you can work on some of those armies, but it does make it kind of dangerous. Yeah. It makes it very easy to kind of branch into something else if you want more points. Let's put separate toes on things, because that's a good idea. Yup. Yup. I love Malifaux, but they do make you work for it. They do make you work for it. Alright, I think, let's get the skin tone. We're gonna shade his armor. And I think I do need to get that kind of off-white that I use. I use Reckhearth Flesh for a lot of things on my Skaven. I think it's time we probably need to get that out. You already know what kits you need to flesh them out. Just a matter of doing the thing. Dangerous stuff there. Dangerous stuff. I didn't notice till now. I got my Kingdom Death Great Axe Morgan yesterday. They printed his art card. Oh, on the back of the box. Interesting. I don't know if I got shipping info for mine yet. I should check. Alright, here's the hand that I goofed up earlier. Thought he had a bracer over it, but it's just his bare little hand. We'll get that back to where it needs to be. I can't decide on this. Let's get the Reckhearth out and we'll go from there. Looks really cool. Great. Now to keep the box. I already have an issue with keeping boxes. I've been trying to be better about that too. I also keep far too many boxes. It's like, well, one day I might need it. No, I never need it. I have never actually needed it, so I need to just get rid of it. But if, yeah, you could cut out the back panel. Just keep that. If you have, like, for Kingdom Death, they do a lot of the art cards. I have a... Basically what you'd keep photos and things in. I have that for all my art cards and game content. If you like keeping all of that. I just throw in, because they'll have, like, the gear cards and stuff like that. I just throw it all in together. That way when we do play and I was like, oh, I've got this holiday thing I want to bring out, then it's all there together. It just looks so cool. I love boxes. Like, okay, I'll flatten them. What was that, banner? Oh, was it like a Twitch banner? I'm not sure. Unfortunately, I am on, I don't have actual Twitch in front of me, so I'm not sure. I love that the Gnaw-beast looks like something that's stretched to look like cavalry, but it's clearly not supposed to be. The Clan Mulder definitely at work here. Definitely at work, giving them some new things to ride into battle with, for sure. I'm gonna get his little nose too with a little bit of this pink. Thin it down a bit. Okay, now we have to get that Reckhearth flesh out. I've got too much stuff. Beto Brush, thank you so much for that sub. It's so good to see you. 14 months of support. Thank you, thank you. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. I appreciate it. Vegeta, welcome in. How are you? We are painting a rat on a rat. Welcome in. So I've got to get a paint out real quick. He's in that awkward kind of middle stage at the moment, but we're getting there. How are you? Long time no see. How are you doing? It is good to see you. I didn't want to pull you out of lurk if you were lurking today. Thank you. Let's get our green too while we're here. Take that. And rack earth. Hopefully it's a good pot. Oh, it's a sub. Okay. I'm not sure, Mousebait. She would have seen that way earlier than I did. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and do the moot. Get all of our bright green started. I'm a kill team addict. Even with skirmish games, there's still models, paints, tools, brushes, terrain. $500 is a safe amount to save to get into the hobby, whichever angle it is. Yeah. That is the tough part, I think, with our hobby, is the initial buy-in can be a little high. Between, yeah, the models, the books, the paints. It's definitely a tricky part of this hobby. The buy-in is high. Alright, so that is moot green. And I'm just doing that over the white that we did earlier to keep it nice and bright. If you're picking up another war game, go for a combat patrol. I'm interested to see how Spearhead goes here with Sigmar. So that was kind of the idea for the combat patrol boxes, and I don't know that it really caught on for 40k. It'll be interesting to see if the Sigmar side of things kind of embraces it more. I hope so, because it does sound like it would be a good way to get some smaller games in. Be cool to see. Doing pretty well. Got to play some Magic earlier today. Now I'm settling in for some painting on the July challenge. Very nice. Welcome in. Magic Gathering and Warhammer. I'm excited about Bloomburrow because I've seen some of the cards for that. That's like the next one coming up, right? Living Frost, welcome in. What's been your favorite color scheme you came up with for an army? A lot of my stuff is Warhammer, so it's kind of already set. I would say probably my Slaanesh, where I've got my peachy kind of skin tones with the purple. That's probably my favorite that I've done. How are you? And same question, what's your favorite scheme you've been working with? Yeah, because my other armies are kind of standard Warhammer-y stuff. I guess the Seraphon being Pokemon themed are kind of fun, but I'm dead. It's August 2nd. Many samples are you getting? A lot of my paycheck now is doing magic too. You mentioned that. That's scary right there, Massbait. I think I want to go gray for the claws. That doesn't feel right with the off-white. Wanted to try it. I think gray is gonna be the way to go. Back! I can't remember the worst kit I put together. Oh, it was over the last year. Welcome back. There are definitely some kits that the thought of working on them again, no. You blanked it out, yeah. It's too much. Brain just says, no, I don't even want to think about it. Speaking of paint schemes, any Necron fans in the chat? I'm confused as to which Nihilak Dynasty scheme. Oh, is the actual one? I guess, what are we looking at? Do you have some of the codexes you're looking at? Or, so I would go with whatever the codex says. If you're looking specific paint scheme workshops, those do change a bit. Like codex to codex and painter to painter. Like when they bring in new people for the videos and things. They do change a little bit. Wasted Mind, hello! How are you? This is not Rat Lupa. Absolutely, we'll have to save that for another day. But, I do have ratties. We're getting there, Wasted Mind. What you up to today? I'm sorry to disappoint. We're at the weird middle stage where we've got some base coats, some highlights, yeah, he's just kinda weird right now. But that's okay. We will keep working toward not weird. Reaper, hello, how are you? This is, for everyone coming in, this is the Clawlord on Gnaw-beast. So rat on rat. But I have built several of the characters and things that we'll be working on this week. So if you enjoy the ratties, make sure to follow. We will be back to them tomorrow. Can help get groceries in? Sounds good. I've seen one with teal shoulders and gold trim. Gold shoulders and teal trim. Oh, okay. It was something where the torso was like 6 parts. I love cats, but Turtle Dove is like yelling at me, so I pick her up to pet, and she's okay for 2 seconds until fur and claw and blood. Ooh. That sounds like a lot. I don't think I could ever get used to that, having never had cats. Like, Sadie will scratch me, but it's like when we're playing and she's just a little too crazy at the moment. Like, it's, I don't want to say predictable, but kind of. I kind of know when that can happen. Cats seem very much not predictable. Now she has the nerve to coo at you. She is back and forth today. Nate, clip her nails. Yeah, she's gonna be doing that. It's time. Time for clipping. Wait, so mine, what you up to today? Sorry to disappoint. Universe, hello, how are ya? Dipping in to say hi. Thanks for coming by. We're just working on ratties. Trying to get a good start on him here. Decided to start with our big characters first. So he's in the awkward middle stage here. And a Gears of War 2 campaign. Oh, with my brother. Enjoy. I kind of want to do that. Maybe I bug slam. I don't actually know if he's... I feel like he's played them, but I don't know. Maybe I bug slam and see if he'll Gears of War with me. I was sleeping till like 10 minutes ago. There you go. That's how you Sunday right there. That's how you Sunday. Sleeping in. Oh, we finished Skryre last night, Wasted Mind. It was very good. I liked it. Oop, let me catch up here. I recall the cartridge rack being a mess. I don't know if it was just my kit or all of them, but did not fit together properly without the enormous gaps. That's the big, like, chaos lizard, right? He was kind of that, and the ones on the horses were also kind of a pain. Kind of a pain to build. Honestly, she's not really fully tame. Only Little Mouse can do anything with her. I miss couch co-op. You like painting clean rats? They're so cute and fun. I'm glad mine are done. My Seraphon theme is if they're from the desert. Yellow is the color scheme of my Saurus. Orange, sand, and red for the dinos. Blue metallic for metal parts. Greens for the ropes. I like that. That's fun. Watching stream on reduced resolution almost looks like you're painting. Oh, Cruel Boys. I could see that from the mount. Yeah. Yeah. Timothy, hello. How are you? The only thing looking as good as your paint jobs is your smiling face. Oh, you. How are you feeling about the box? I'm building mine today. Which half are you starting with? So my Stormcast are going to go to Scorch Panda here in chat. We decided to split it. The ratties were pretty fun. I'm not huge on the easy build kits, but I think they went together all right. Painting them has been fun. I'm enjoying this guy quite a bit. I hope you have fun with your box as well. But yeah, let me know what you're starting with. You're starting with the rats? Yes. You'll have to let me know what you think as you go here. Welcome on in. I'm glad we can rat together. Painted so says, oh, I've dug out my Stormcast out. So they're next. Let's go. Stormcast getting some love. I'm excited to see what people do with the new Stormcast. There's definitely some cool like hero characters in there. They're just not my jam. That's fine. Did you end up selling? Hey, man, Scythe, welcome in. Yeah, Scorch Panda and I ended up splitting it. What you up to? You starting yours today? I do love the 2-part clan rats. I'm glad they're easy to go together. Gonna lurk in Minecraft sounds good. Mass Fate makes sense. I can't tempt you with rats. I love a remaster of the other two Gears games. Later half of Friend on you and all. Like, it's good. I don't think... I only hesitate like how I say that because people are like, oh, it's better than Full Metal Alchemist. I don't know about that, but it's very good. It's very... I enjoyed it. I'm excited to watch more. I think Scott read ahead. I may do the same. It's very good. Is it the best thing I've ever watched? No. Is it really good? Yeah. Yeah, for Timothy, when I'm doing the easy build, I just straight up clip out the pegs. I just don't even want to deal with them. Unless there's like a weird one to line up, I just go ahead and clip them because they annoy me. Rats exalted. Hello, how are ya? What you up to today? We working on rats. Trying to figure out what I want to do next. Let's shade the armor. I think I said I would do that earlier and I didn't. Back to shooting a chainsaw and enjoy. Have fun. Never bought, hoping to find a half at some point. I feel like here as people are digging into boxes and splitting things up, I bet you'll find, especially if you're not like looking for the books and stuff too, probably pretty easy to find. You can always post in the Discord too. Ooh. It was good though, Ace in Mine. I enjoyed it. I'm glad I went back to watch it because it didn't just seemed a little slow from the first episode, so I'm glad I went back. It was very good. They did a nice job with it. Yeah, I may go ahead and read ahead for that one. Thanks for not great and easy builds. Yeah, no. I had some weird, like, lineups and things for him. So I just go ahead and get rid of them. Solve the problem. Okay, let's see. We've got a little bit more of our bronze, and then we can start washing all of that. I feel like we need to start on the base. He's getting a little lost just because we haven't done the base. I feel like just at least getting base colors there will help a little bit. Just from a, like, stream readability standpoint. Mikey, welcome in. How are you? Any new rats? Did you got Skaventide get undamaged art prints in it? I think mine was pretty good, actually. I'll let you say that. I mean, they're always going to get damaged, but... No, mine's actually pretty nice. I don't have any... I've got little dents in it, but nothing crazy. I'm so excited for new Storm Vermin. Hope they're cool. I am curious to see what else we're going to get. I don't know how much more of it I would pick up, like, right at this moment, just with, like, budget, but... It's always cool to see what they got in mind for new Skaven. Working on the chariot here. My store manager might have hinted at Stormcast getting... Oh, faction train soon. Yeah, because how much more of your Stormcast do you have to work on? You got quite a bit done. All right, do I want... Depends if I want it on the... across the barrel too. Let's go ahead and do that. Break it up a little bit. Because I think once I get through this stuff, I'll probably go back to the Seraphon for, like, the little things we have left, and I'm probably set for a little bit at least. Wonder what's going to happen with Plague Priests on foot and the Gutter Runners. Went to Legends, so I imagine there's some kind of equivalent unit coming. I don't know for Eshin, if I'm honest. I think the Plaguey stuff will do well. Like, I think those will get updates, because they got a little bit of love in a previous edition. Eshin just feels like it's in a weird spot. We keep getting, like, Underworld stuff with Eshin. Yeah, I don't know. Do you think we would get an Eshin reboot? Think it'll be Warcry? think something like that would make sense. Where you can get just a couple units out, kind of. I think that would make sense. More than I'll ever finish. That's the answer for all of us. I just have one unit of the Ninja Rats. The Assassin and the Vermin Lord they already have. Yeah, I think I just have the Warcry stuff. Like, I used to have the Gutter Runners, and I think I actually got rid of them. Because I'm like, until they get some real love, like, I can't do anything with these. They're cool, like, in theory, on paper, but until they get some real updates, I can't do much. Alright, right now I am shading the armor with Rhinox Hide. I like to kind of shade it down a little bit before we start our highlights. Then we'll go back up to a brighter red. This is the Warhammer stream. I can't afford your coffee maker. I collect Warhammer. That is where all my money is going. It's funny. I think I had that with one of our streaming services. We're on like the cheap plan with ads, and then they kept advertising like vacation stuff, and I'm like, I can barely afford this Netflix. Why are you showing me vacation things? Oh. Remember who you're talking to. Advertisement. Alright, that's all shaded. Let's go ahead and do I'm just gonna do like an Agrax wash on our metals. Before we start highlighting those up, we're starting to get to the fun stuff now, which is nice. But I do need to find our wash. I guess now that Skaventide is out, we actually can guess for the article here today for pre-orders. What do we think is next, chat? Do you have any guesses for article today? For pre-orders? There for a while, it was like, it doesn't matter what we guess, because it's going to be Skaventide. World Leaders Combat Patrol. In Before Wasted Mind says, Plastic Aspect Warriors. In Before Badger says Mordheim. Got him. Got him. Wait, what's that? We finally made it, Exalted. Finally out. This says Kill Team. I feel like there was a Kill Team article, wasn't there, this week? Maybe. Heck, what are we on for Kill Team? What are we still waiting for Kill Team? Can't remember now. It does feel like it's been a while since I've talked about other stuff. What would we need for Kill Team? See? I don't think any rats or stormies. They're probably waiting on the winner of the event thingy. I see what I am to this stream. Was I wrong, though? Wasted Mind. Was I wrong, though? You know what you are? You're loved. You're loved. If I didn't care, I wouldn't meme. Where is the... Yeah, we need a roadmap. Yeah. Maybe the Sylvaneth Osiarch. Oh, Warcry that never came out. Maybe this is when we finally get that Titanicus Night box that they apparently showed off like last August and we never got. Oh, maybe it's time. There's no roads where we're going, so no road maps. The Titanicus Night box, where art thou? It may be lost to the warp at this point. I don't know that it ever existed at this point. It may be lost to the warp. I just think about it every time we're like trying to guess the article. It's like, maybe we finally see that box. But probably not. Let's see, London Grey. I don't like taints away and it's ticking me off. I gotta get this new work set up where I need it. It's the Silk Song of GW releases, it really is. There you are. Do you think they'll show new rats in today's article? Because it'd normally be, yeah, they would do a preview before anything like that. Normally. I think there's been a couple things where, I guess things had to get, like, swapped around. But yeah, it would be a preview first. And then the pre-order is just things we've seen, but now are available. Sucking on that copium milk. It's never coming out. Old War Dwarves, maybe? There's been talk about those for some time. I feel like that would also be a preview thing. When would the next preview be, actually? Like the Old World? I don't know when the next, like, event would be for preview. Dwarves routine. Oh, Gen Con? I feel like Gen Con's more board. I'm trying to remember if they've done. I feel like it's more board game focused. But I can't remember what they would have had at a previous Gen Con. I have no use for Horse Heresy. Was that the melee weapons mouse we mentioned? So, Horse Heresy still waiting on some stuff. Would be Old World. Maybe is Imperialis waiting on anything? There's a big Necromunda box, too, also coming, right? That's not out, right? Just trying to think what else I've seen, but I don't think has been released yet. I feel like that's still on the release list. Can't remember. Your mom, welcome in. How are you today? What are you up to? We are working on our new ratties from Skaventide. So this is the Clawlord on Gnaw-beast. Trying to get all of whatever base coats at this point. I'm gonna go ahead and work on the base for a little bit. I'm gonna do that same brown, I think. Yeah. Hexagundus is a possibility. I predict it's not Age of Sigmar 5. That's probably a good prediction, yeah. Probably a good shot there, Sly. I think you may be correct. Call my prophetic. Sometimes confused with pathetic, but I think it's a good guess, yeah. About to start painting. Ooh, some dinos. What dinos have you got? Welcome in. Enjoy. You're resetting the clock again? You didn't even give it like a minute. Big Boss, thank you so much for the muted lurking. Hope you're having a good day. Thank you everyone for coming to hang out today while we paint new ratties. If you're enjoying it, we paint a lot of Warhammer here. So these Skaven are my personal army. We'll be working on them this week. While I work on some batch painting commission stuff off stream this week. And then on Wednesday, we're going to continue our Ace Attorney. So chat, thank you so much for unlocking a bonus Wednesday stream. If you're enjoying the video game streams, that goal is down here. If you want to check that out, we will keep doing video games if you guys unlock more streams. But we're going to do essentially the last bit of this Ace Attorney game. The last episode's like a DLC one, but we're going to go ahead and start that this Wednesday. So if you're enjoying that, our sub goal is up. Sly, thank you for the bits and the giant IQ. Weisenmai, thank you for the bits, the giant old. What is 5 minutes? Badville, hello, how are you? You got rats too? Yes, let's go. Have you started in on it already? You diving in? I am super excited to get these ready for new games. I really hope we like Spearhead, or I'm gonna be sad. I just want to play games. I'm gonna be sad if we don't like it. Got a few things built nice. I got everything but the rat ogres. I just didn't quite get to them yesterday. And then the clan rats I'm gonna wait on just because I already have a ton of little clan rats already painted, so. Glad you were able to build some. It's being real messy to get this all in here. For our wood, I will be matching the kind of the screaming bell that we were working on, so be base coat and a bunch of washes. Greedy Raven, happy Skaventide. Thank you so much for 67 months of support. I appreciate it. How are ya? Are you also Skaventiding today? Welcome, welcome. Ooh, more Ace Attorney. Better get some stretching done from the objection finger. That's right. We're gonna need it. Get your stretches in now. Gonna need it. I'm excited to get back to it. I think it'll be fun. I really enjoyed the bit we played. I hope we get to play more of them. At least in mine, thank you for the giant evil and the bits. I appreciate it. Brad Ogre's a beautiful name for my firstborn child. There you go. Figure out 2 pages of rules seems simple enough, but enough options to make the game interesting. Yeah, I hope so. I think that's what we've been kind of looking for. I don't always want to lug out like the whole army, but we can get like a little smaller game in. I think for me, it's like we usually play at the end of the day, and I'm just already kind of brain dead. So then having to do like all of the 40k math and all of that, it's just like, I just don't want to do this right now. If Spearhead kind of makes it more simple to pick up something end of day. What if when I get my 300k, I yeet my Eldari plan out the window, make Nikki paint clan rats? They're already painted, though. I don't need any more. We painted like 100 of them. I don't need any more. Well, means I just have to sell my clan rats. They're not my backlog. Haha. Playing 4D chess with Wasted Mind in the chat. GW's rules writing 2 pages of 37 pages of FAQ and errata. True. True. What if it's just Scott and I think I'm okay with that. We can figure it out. I know, I do have Scott's Usharon I need to work on. I'm just sad he doesn't. Twitch was not feeling Usharon. I don't know why, but was not feeling him. You can never have enough clan rats. I'm curious how much I'll end up with. I haven't done some list building yet, but I need to. For me, I don't like taking horde armies like that. Like I can't see myself ever taking more than 100 that I've already got painted. I do the same with my NIDs though. Like I'll do enough for the objectives and like things I need to do, but after that I'm good. Other people really love leaning into the horde armies. Not so much for me. Oh. Usher the pink? Aren't you excited? It's gonna be great. Gonna be great. Enjoy using my spear army. Or Sammy. It's a slice of bread. Slice of meat on bread. I completely butchered your whole thing. I'm so sorry. I read it and then my brain put it in a completely different order. Sorry. I have rats and nids, yeah, but I take enough to fill out my list and then I'm good. And then I take all the big stuff that I actually want. I take the big bugs. I take the big rat. I take the rats with their, like, crazy machines and stuff. But I keep those little dudes to fill out any of the, like, troop requirements and things I may have. But that's all they're there for. Honestly, my space wolves are the same. I take just enough troops. And I take the cool shit that I actually want. I guess it's all of my armies I kind of do that with. Need coffee? Go get some coffee. I need to finish my coffee. Getting distracted. Talking to chat instead. I did. I got brave. We tried another gluten-free recipe in the bread machine yesterday. It turned out a little too dense. So it's more like the texture of like a banana bread than like a sandwich bread. But the flavor is really good. So I think we're going to try something else with the yeast and see if we can get it a little closer to a sandwich bread. That's my other adventure this week, is trying to get a gluten-free bread recipe that I like. That I can make reliably, have sandwiches and things. I desperately want just an egg salad sandwich. So I haven't had one in a while and they sound really good. But I've got to find a bread that I like. Trying to figure out gluten-free stinks, chat. Just stinks. Not fun. I miss eating food. It's hard being a food girl, not able to eat the food. Preach, it's a lot of work. I think realizing how much of it is going to be me cooking myself is kind of, I'll say it. It kind of hit my mental health pretty bad this last week, just realizing how much work I'm going to have to put into it myself. Egg salad's very bread dependent. Yeah, that's the thing, is I've got to have a bread I like. So that's the adventure here. And it's kind of worked pretty well on the bread machine. You can be depressing, yeah. Like it's he's on to yell. There's just knowing that option of like just go out and grab something is not really a thing. Is I don't know. It hit me kind of hard this week. In a way that I wasn't expecting. That's okay. We'll figure it out. Because once I get the right one, then I'm in business for a bit. Alright, there's that. Feel like we need to start highlighting our metallics. So we're gonna keep working with scale color. We've got Victorian brass. Oh, nice timing, Timothy. I hate painting metallics. Separate brush, water cup, palette. Always looks bad. Weird consistency. How can I get rid of this? Or am I alone here? It's not metallic. My only way out? Nope. Can we get some BISAC gains check? Also an up-close progress of rats. So, are you using Games Workshop? What metallic paints are you using? Is where I'm going to start. I hear you. That's tough. It's very depressing. Have that a bit with my teeth. Sorry, have you looked into Rise? I feel like that's better for gluten, but I still think I can't have it. But I wonder if that would be easier in the bread machine. I don't know. I have not, but I can start to. Vallejo model color. Okay. So I know Vallejo definitely, I would say, is better than the Games Workshop metallics are kind of rough. I like the base ones, but if you're trying to layer with them, I don't really like layering with them. So Vallejo would be a bit closer. I use things like scale color because they have a much finer like metallic pigment in them, so I like those. I haven't worked with enough for consistency. Trying to think what I would offer. For me, my basic workup for metallics is a base coat, like you've seen. We did a wash because that helps to fill it in. And then I will start layering over it. You can also start dry brushing at this stage. So if you've got a more like beaten metal, or if you want some more of that texture, you can start dry brushing at this stage. That's really all I do kind of process-wise, is I start to layer over top of this. I'm a little annoyed looking at my metallics trying to help because it's dried kind of glossy because I've got the new wash that I used. So that's a part of it too, is finding a wash that you like that won't gloss up on you like mine has. But yeah, that's kind of the process. As for biceps, I actually tore, I think, my right one. Or sorry, my left. And I haven't been able to work out, and I'm a little sad over it. It's better than the other day when I mentioned it in Discord, but it still hurts. I'm a little afraid at the moment. But I'm trying to rest up and stuck on the treadmill for a bit until it does. So we're getting there. But yeah, I don't know what I did, Timothy. It was in between. So before I changed this room around, I had a arm workout that I did push on. And then I was obviously moving tables and shit around. So somewhere in there, I goofed myself up. So it's getting better, but it's taken some time here. See the doc, I don't think it's that serious. If it doesn't get better by the end of like this week, though, absolutely will. It is getting better. It's just, it's going to take a bit and staying off of it. It's not gluten-free, because a lot of them use the wheat flour too. Poke little mousies into bread, so he might be able to help when he wakes up. I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm trying to cut out as much as possible. I don't know if you were in here when I was talking about mouse weight. When we were doing the bathroom and Scott's dad came up, I got off of my diet and it really goofed me up. And I started to like lose hair because I was eating more gluten and stuff. So I'm trying to prevent more of that. This is bad. Oh, welcome back, Avian. Did a Walgreens Deli Game Store walk. But I got the Loon Boss. A productive walk indeed. Welcome back. Local physio veteran network. Good to know. I don't think I need it, but if I do, I will. I promise I will do that, chat. I just don't think it's that serious. It just hurts a little bit. Like if I move the wrong way and I don't think about it. Kind of like when you're sore after a workout. Same thing, it's just a little bit more intense. So that's kind of when I'm having it. So if it doesn't clear up here soon, I will do that. In my opinion, do more of a wet dry brush. You want the streaks great for texture, you can wet dry brush another metallic on top, give a different texture, wash and done. A lot of it, Timothy, does come down to like the wash and then how you want to layer it. So whether you're layering it like I am, you're doing the dry brushing like Mousebait's saying. A lot of it is kind of having that base coat, get the wash for some contrast and for it to kind of fill in the cracks and things. If you have a nice wash, it gives a little bit more texture too. Like the old Known Oil I really love over metallics, but you can see this one's drying glossy on me, which I hate. So that adds quite a bit too, but yeah, that's kind of, that's what I can offer for metallics. Thank you, Mouseway, also for hopping in for metallic talk. The final highlight with a true dry brush, yeah, with less on the brush. So you don't have quite as much as your previous layer. Yeah, however you choose to layer. Glad you've got that's your full spearhead then, Avian? Now that you've got the Loon Boss. Anyone else working on spearheads that aren't Skaven or Stormcast? Which other spearheads are we working on, chat? I need to see what's in the Seraphon one. I haven't even looked yet. If you want an oily result, Monument has petroleum oil paint. Yeah, oil weathering. Also fun to look into. Because it's already painted. Cruel Boys for Nifty Knots. Very nice. I feel like my Seraphon would already be done, but I need to see what's in it. I'm doing aluminum or a dark blue monocolor, a Known Oil wash, highlight with the original and or aluminum, optional watery orange for rust. I feel like you're on the right track then. You could do, I'd say if you wanted to go up one more highlight maybe, to give yourself a little bit more contrast. It sounds like you're on the right track. Just for like the really high points. But don't squirrel, I have my squig bounders partially assembled, leaving the riders off. Maybe I should reassemble. I feel like having the spearhead as a goal helps with maybe some of the hobby distractions. It's not a full army. Maybe it helps a little bit. easier to be like, okay, that's done now. I do like the copper Vallejo model color, but again, just a pain. I need a sink in my office. Okay, I've not worked with the... Because I've kind of switched to using these scale color quite a bit. Not worked with... I think when I looked at Vallejo 2, they had like a lot of silvers, and then they were kind of rough for like golds and other colors. So I was like, maybe I'll just wait. This isn't quite the replacement I was looking for. Felt like they were a little more limited on the other colors. I had a lot of this dry. The black is also dry and glossy on me. Fortunately, the black that I have, I think it had been sitting at the game store for a bit. I've tried shaking it. I've tried the vortex mixer. I just need to pitch it. It'll be fine with a matte coat. I just really hate working with it while it's shiny. Alright, let's get their little eyes started. We need to start highlighting his armor. A few more spots for the Rakarth. Let's do that real quick. I have the scale metallics I've never used. I use them a lot. I think if you're still trying to figure out like the type of metallics you really want to stick with, give them a try. I really like both the like silver sets, the gold. This is from the copper set. I think we'll start playing plus Loon Curse and some trolls. I had everything to build the spearhead nice. The only issue is I like squigs, and I want more towards the squiggle edge. I can't remember what color claws my little dudes have. I feel like gray's probably the answer again. Seraphon Spearhead is Saurus Old Blood on Carnosaur. Perfect. Saurus Warriors and Croxagores. Okay, I'm set then too. We can Spearhead. Easy peasy. I'm surprised I get a Carnosaur. My goodness. What's the largest thing you get to take for your cities? It's the start collecting box. Just what, the cannon and... You get ponies, right? Hey, Nameless, welcome in. City's biggest option is the cannon. Okay, I was trying to remember exactly what was in that box. Thank you. How are you today? Welcome in. We are working on the new Raddies. These are going to be joining my clan Skryre. I decided to start with the Clawlord on Gnaw-beast. I think he's starting to come together here. What are you working on? What you got? Marshal, the Steel Helms, Cavalier, and the cannon. Okay. That's a fun mix of stuff. Yeah. Now that we've learned how the Marshal works, it'll be interesting to see how that goes. Obviously, it'll be different in Spearhead, but... Need paint. Where did all of my red go? There's one. Supposed to look for Goku. I don't know that's a good pot, but we'll try it. Seraphon Spearhead gets Carnosaur, but 10 Warriors and 3 Croxor. I think it's the fewest units out of all the Spearheads. I'm excited. I'm gonna give that a try then, because those are all ready to go. Panda, welcome in. How are you? Thank you for the bits and the giant pop. I'm just working on some Skaven. What you up to? I've got your Stormcast behind me. This is a bad pot, but I see a newer one. Marsha's really good ability in that prayer from 3.0 has gone good. Good. Well, we did realize that we accidentally did something. It was supposed to be once per game, but good. Making some coffee, eating some Pop-Tarts. What flavor Pop-Tart do you have? What kind? Chat, what's your favorite Pop-Tart? I'm asking because I'm sad that I can't have Pop-Tarts anymore. Unless I find some gluten-free ones that aren't terrible. Strawberry? Mm-hmm. Good stuff. Spirit, there's no full magic prayer rules anyway. Yeah. I'm excited to try Spearhead. I've seen, like, very basic stuff for it, but I haven't really watched a whole lot more than that. But excited to give it a try. I hope that it's fun. You've never eaten one in your life? Broso. I'm gonna change that. I sent some to Slam. I need to send some your way then. They're gonna make you think, wait, I have... I think I sent him the s'mores one? I can't remember now. Okay, I did send some. I couldn't remember. Hey, Fierce Lion, welcome in. You like the cinnamon Pop-Tarts? Yum. Yum. S'mores are good. I remember the quality of Pop-Tarts has gone down over the years. Oh, no. I usually just did strawberry. I'm that person that doesn't like the frosting, too. I'd rather just have the unfrosted. Bringing someone to Adepticon? Oh, you have not, Sly. We need to get some Pop-Tarts over there. My brother likes the blueberry ones. That's what I always had growing up. So you do blueberry, strawberry. It was s'mores, okay. I sent him a pack or two from time to time. Love that. I've tried various times to ban myself. I feel like Slam did at one point. I don't remember how he did it. He used his awful tech curse to somehow do it. I don't remember how it worked. Unfrosted. I don't need all that sugar. It's a lot of sugar. I go unfrosted. It's a lot first thing in the morning, for me at least. We can trade snacks. That's right, Adepticon's gonna be the next, We all say that we're there for the tournaments, but really, it's for our underground snack ring, where we all trade goodies. Slam will be the snack meal. That's alright. Put it on him this time. He did, and I think they fixed the bug. They're like, what the heck did this guy do? Norman, welcome in. It's a rat. We've got rats on rats. How are you today? Trying to get him, we're trying to do some highlighting now. He was in that weird in-between stage for a while. I think we're finally getting past that. I'm eating unfrosted Pop-Tarts, William. I am. And figuring out who from the UK still needs a Pop-Tart. The rat on rat needs a little rat hat? I can make that happen. There's a few little rats in the kit. I think they're mostly attached to, like, shoulders and things, but, like, we start to get some of the individual models. Gotta be some little rats in there. What are you up to today, Norman? Oh, you accidentally tanked a pillager patrol while tanking. Uh-oh. I didn't know when I married her. All right, Mr. Dry Turkey Sandwich. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Is the cheese cast on the way to Adepticon? We're trying to figure out. I think we're flying. If we're flying, then it won't be. If we drive, then I would have to look. But I think we're flying, so. Apparently not liking frosted Pop-Tarts is not grounds for... I didn't say I didn't like them. It's not my first choice. If that's the option for breakfast, I will eat them. But it's not going to be my first choice. I don't need that much sugar. Now I can't have them anyway, so it doesn't matter, chat. Thanks for reminding me I can't have Pop-Tarts. Now it doesn't even matter, chat. Getting all mad at me. Oomph, I say. Might be on the train if the car repair is expensive. I think I need to see if the UK friends need help getting that sorted. But yeah, we've got to figure out flights. Coffee, welcome back, Wasted Night. Pop-Tarts are gross anyways, like your precious Baja. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You didn't need to bring Baja Blast into this. Wow. We're gonna let that just stand there in chat. I got some Taco Bell the other night. And it was great. Sometimes you just need something you haven't cooked yourself. And I got really bummed about the gluten-free stuff. I'm like, you know what? I'm treating myself some Taco Bell. If I do get a count the amount of Fritos. Oh, crunchies. 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 I trade you Pop-Tarts for crunchies. You got me re-addicted to Baja Blast. You can't get it there. Oh no. Our store now can carry the 0 sugar version, and that makes me happy. For my diet stuff. Hate speech in the chat, mods! Spin them around all silly like. Chaos in the chat. I think also to get the train, it seems we have to take the metro to Central, which seems like a long trek. I think that's what, yeah. I think Scott was looking into that too. To like, even just to get to the train. It's a bit of work. Because I think we were also deciding, like, maybe we just go into Chicago and then join up with you guys to go the rest of the way. But I don't know. I think we might just fly direct at this point. Seems easier. Hobnobs and Crunchies ruined me. Hobnobs also very good. Those I can get here at the store. So, like, if you have an import section of a... Like, our grocery store has some of the imported British stuffs. We're usually able to get Hobnobs. Crunchies are harder. I think I have to go to Amazon for those. For, like, a specialty store. I keep yelling, there's so many VTubers. Taking the train, it's like an hour of travel over the bus, yeah. I don't know. Things to figure out. But we got lots of time, which is good. Gluten-free Hobnobs exist. My hero. I don't know if I can get those at the store, but my hero. Wait, Simone, thank you for the bits. What a giant troll face. What's your opinion of Cadbury's Dairy Milk? That's just regular chocolate bar, right? Like nothing in it. I'm definitely a fan of stuff in it. Chocolate itself is fine. I need something crunchy in it. Myself. Yeah, that's the other. If it's tapioca free, I'd have to look. Is Baru a VTuber? I believe so. I don't think he does anymore. With his face. I think it's all VTubing now. I haven't tuned in a while. After some dramas, I've not been back to Baru. Dark chocolate or go home? I also prefer dark chocolate. Yeah. It's the best of all possible chocolates. To label it regular is essentially crap's for. I don't like to eat just chocolate. Maybe I'm not a big chocolate person. For me, it's the stuff in the chocolate that I like. So like crunchy bars, Kit Kats, Butterfingers. It's the stuff in the chocolate that I'm wanting. The actual chocolates, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it can have crunchy bits. I'm gonna take that every time. Dairy milk is completely dependent on the country it's been produced in. Like, and honestly, I had a couple extra things to stop it melting at high temps. That makes sense. Chocolate-coated rat. It needs the stuff inside it. Bees, welcome in. How are you? Sorry, catching up here. You mentioned Darkest Dungeon. I still have Darkest Dungeon 2 installed, and I'm trying to decide if I go back to it. I didn't get pulled into it the same way I did 1, and I'm a little sad about it. Has anyone else played some more Darkest Dungeon 2? It had some, like, cool new stuff, but I'm trying to decide if I want to play more of it. This is my streamer. Well, thank you so much. That means a lot. Thank you. Thank you. He says, doing okay, sleepy. Have job interviews on Monday and Tuesday. Let's go. I hope they go well. I know they will. Is this one of the... Just because we talked about it in one stream. Is this one of the ones that has, like, a lot of different phases to it? One of those interviews. You said you finished Cosmic Wheel Sisters. I enjoyed it. If you like story games, I would recommend it. If you're not big on reading a lot of stuff, you may not enjoy it as much as I did. But I enjoyed it, yeah. Darkest Dungeon 2 wasn't as good, Shane. Yeah, I didn't get pulled into it. And I was trying to decide if I give it, like, another chance before I kind of move on to other stuff. Hey, Mythalion, 2 didn't hit the same way as 1, yeah. Whole coach game thing interrupts the game flow. I think you're right. Yeah, I think it takes you in and out too much. I'm gonna give it, like, one more shot before I just kind of move on. I was trying to just clean up, and I'm really bad about installing way too many games, and I'm just sitting there. So I was trying to, like, clean up the other day, and I was like, I try this again. I think I want to, like, yes, Nifty Knox, that's exactly where I'm at. I want to like it more than I actually like it. That's a good way to put it. That's exactly where I'm at. I want to give it a shot. I want to like it more, but I just didn't. Let me fall asleep like I used to do with Bars, Blood Moon, and Darkest Dungeon streams. Comfort streamer, thank you. That makes my whole day. I appreciate you. Thank you for checking it out. You'll be hopefully exciting to know that our last Dead Space stream is going to go up on YouTube on Tuesday. That'll be another full game you can listen through on the tubes. And then this week we get back to some Ace Attorney. I'm very excited for it. I haven't played Darkest Dungeon 2. I played the first game, found it too frustrating. Slow paced and poorly paced. I'm sorry. Slow and poorly paced. I love the first one. I did not care for the second one as much. The first one hits that same itch that, like, playing Kingdom Death does. Where it's I get to manage my little thing. Very difficult getting through the dungeon. That was kind of my video game Kingdom Death. Dead Space was fun to watch. I'm so glad. Thank you for joining. I really enjoyed it. I still need to look up the alternate ending that you guys mentioned. I haven't watched that yet. And then I'm going to play through 2 on my own time so I can poke around and see all the lore. And I feel like doing that on stream kind of slows things down a little too much, so I didn't do as much with the first. But for my playthrough, I'm going to absolutely poke around and stick my nose into all the side stuff that I can and go at it at my speed. I'm doing bases. What glue do you like to work with? I haven't done any basing yet. I hear PVA or super glue. Yep. So if you're doing, like, sand or you've got, like, scatter stuff, PVA for that. You can thin it down with a little bit of water. If you have some bigger pieces you're adding in after that or on top of it, then super glue for sure. But yep, what you have heard is what I will also recommend. Whoa. Wait, what's going on? Reaper, thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate that. For 50 months of support. Thank you, thank you. The GIF, or what are you looking at, Reaper? What can I help with? Alright. There's that. Now he's starting to feel better now. Yeah, we're getting there. His middle phase was really goofing me up, but I think we're better now. But yeah, Dead Space was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I'm glad we did it. Thank you, chat. Dead Space was also an unlock, so thank you. It was fun. I want to do more video games with you guys. Speaking of, thank you, Reaper, for contributing toward more video games. I appreciate it. Oh, it's you dabbing. I didn't know how it would show up. Yeah, you guys get to pick when you do your resub alert. Twitch added that a little while back when they added their own alert stuff. They're trying to put more of the... basically things you would normally do third party for a stream. They're trying to bring more of it in platform. So they added GIFs, and Slam had that available, so we threw it in. You guys can make me dab with all of your resubs, so thank you. Appreciate it. This week I'm going to try and get back to emotes now that we're kind of set for... Obviously, we still have batch painting for commissions, but stream schedule kind of set with the ratties, which takes a little bit off my plate. Let's get back to emotes. Like that! Do you guys need a dab emote? Do I need to, need to trim it down a little bit more? We can do it. I wanted to animate little Simon doing it. I just haven't yet. We need a dab emote? Okay, I'm on it. I'm on it. I kind of miss the hype dance. We can bring it back for special stuff. It just got a little much. Sometimes. Bring it back for special stuff. The kids don't dab. What do we need to keep our relics? Yes. Panda, thank you for the vibin'. Waste of mine, thank you for the bits, the big dab. Okay, I will work on it, chat. Right now, my goal is to fix Bobble. Because, like, it's close. He's just a little derpier than I intended. I've got a salute that I'm working on. I think we decided we need a twerk also. So I think we'll work on a twerk emo. Gonna do some WoW, so I'll be here, but a little slow on responses. Thank you so much for the lurk. Enjoy WoW. We don't have to have eventually either. It'll throw the shoulders out. Wait, Samai, thank you for the bits. Reminding us that we're old. You guys need some more emotes to play with. I'm on it. This takes time as we learn. I'm slowly getting better, but it's a lot of work animating stuff. It's a lot of work. I'm getting fuzz in my mouth. Blah, blah. Been a while since it was done. I guess not missed it that much. I think it's a nice sign of growth when you can kind of leave some of that behind. how I'll put it. Nifty says, looking through faction packs and points values, realizing one of them says the Sluggoth is a war machine now, the other says it's a monster now. Interesting. You should have ordered the robot hands that are equipped for mini painting and emote artistry. I know. I gotta upgrade these. Skimped out. Now I gotta update these. Waste of mine. I mean, what robot hands? Ooh. Why is my Jolly Challenge a group of 9 unique models? An excellent question to ask yourself. That's okay, Norman. I can't start mine until, like, probably tomorrow. I'm stressing about it. Because I also made poor decisions. Like, 3 Jezels, that'll be fine. Like, technically, that's 6 rats I now have to paint. That came out yesterday. We're all making questionable challenge decisions. I believe, though. I believe in you getting yours done. You can do it. Everyone can do it. You have higher standards than I do. For ratties, not so much. I'm probably stressing too much. You're probably right. Oh, you guys got it. Dwarfs in the Old World article is up. So we're going to take a small break from our ratties. We're going to hop over to the news center and we'll go over the pre-order article here. And I get my chair ready to roll over there. Let me get set up over there. Small new. Slow new. Nothing questionable about my decision to pay 40 clan rats for my challenge. Nope, not at all, Sly. Not at all, but I believe. I believe. Alright, let's get this pulled up. Oh. Studio mode. Window capture. Waste mine leaving for Old World. Doesn't even want to look at it. Alright, here we go. I'm sorry it's not plastic aspect warriors wasted mine. I'm sorry. But we have a Sunday preview. Horrors in the Underhells and Dwarves in the Old World. The many worlds of Warhammer are full of dangerous environments. Next week's Saturday pre-order, we're dipping into the most hostile places going. Hive Secundus. The war-torn lands of the Old World are only slightly safer. The furrowed brows and tightly gripped axes of the dwarves are going to make them a little more troublesome for anyone who recorded their ire. So first up, Necromunda. Here is Hive Secundus. So we've got big box. Venture into the ruined underhells of Hive Secundus in this new expansion for Necromunda. 8 Vansar Trek hunters aiming to pillage rare tech from the dark depths of Hive Secundus are joined by 2 Aspire hunters, and a curated prime with a deadlier purpose, hunting gene stealers. Corrupted Mousedrain Brood is composed of 6 Mousedrain gene stealers, 4 Mousedrain termites, and 8 brood scum in thrall to the brood mind. Blah, 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 blah. So here's all the new sculpts for that. The gene stealers are pretty creepy. Pretty creepy. I do like them. Kind of a cool take on them. Here is the rest of the models here. Very cool. Hive Secundus comes with a Necromunda bulkhead terrain set containing 5 barricades, 2 doors, 2 double-sided paper plane surfaces representing the desolate depths of the Underhells. 176-page softback Necromunda Hive Secundus rulebook contains lashings of lore and rules, playing games of Necromunda, excluding the vehicle rules, as well as self-contained Underhell's campaign, which Secundan incursion gangs risk their lives to loot pitch-black runes swarming with gene stealers. Look at this little guy on the cover. He's so cute. He's so cute. Let's look at a deck of Hive Secundus cards featuring Archeo loot cards, Underhell's territory cards, Mousedrain Forces fighter cards, and blank fighter cards, as well as a token board, ruler, 2 blast markers, and a flamer template, 2 rules reference sheet, and 16 Necromunda dice. Also got the Hive Data Stack Cluster. Hive Data Stack Clusters are packed with invaluable data crystals from a forgotten age of enlightenment. This box will allow you to furnish your Hive Secundus boards with 2 of these. Feature additional storage alcoves and removable data crystal stacks. I want to hug him, right? Also got Ruined Zone Mortalis. That's kind of cool. Transform your terrain board into shattered innards of Hive Secundus with the Ruined Zone Mortalis set. Contains 24 pieces of terrain, including damaged and ruined columns, walls, and doors, be used on their own or combined with existing Zone Mortalis terrain kits, plus a whole selection of extra detritus to really add atmosphere and interest to your boards. There's a lot of asterisks. I'm assuming that's delayed somewhere, but we'll get to that at the end. We've got the Proxy and Fixer. Managing relationships between factions is every bit as important as winning violent skirmishes, which makes these 2 hangers-on valuable assets for any ambitious gang leader. The Proxy acts as a middleman between the guilders and the outlaw gangs, dressed in aristocratic finery to really sell his legitimacy. The Fixer is a no-nonsense individual, comes to ease tensions with the guilders when they're at their lowest point. Both miniatures are made from forge-rolled resin. It is a badger. Badger the Rough. That's a fun miniature. Let's see, we've also got Carta Galactica, the Secundan Exclusion Zone. Adorn the walls of your gang hideout with this new poster map with the Secundan Exclusion Zone. Measuring 1,000 millimeters by 890, it's a large poster that details the area of the Ash Waste known as the Secundan Exclusion Zone. It's packed full of details and Easter eggs for long-term Necromunda fans to obsess over. Alright, so moving from Necromunda to Old World. We have the Arcane Journal Dwarven Mountain Holds. There's some grumpy-looking dwarves. I love them. Expand your army beyond the list found in the Forces of Fantasy book with Arcane Journal Dwarven Mountain Holds. 48-page supplement featuring new rules, background lore, and scenarios. Find profiles for 3 named characters, all 3 of whom are at large at the era of Karl Franz. Host of special units including legendary Goblin Keeper and more Dog of War options. The 2 armies of infamy allowing you to field a royal clan expeditionary force, as well as new runes and runic tattoos. Are the other ones about that amount of pages? That seems very small. I'm curious on the price on that. I don't remember what the other ones... I feel like the other ones probably had more stuff in them, but like... That's pretty small, yeah. I'm gonna keep going while chat looks. We have the Dwarven Mountain Holds Battalion. Lay the foundations of a legendary army with a battalion box jammed with ornery bearded warriors. A solid battle line of 32 dwarf warriors, supported by a further 32 quarrelers, built as gun-wielding thunderers, while 2 gyrocopters soar overhead, spitting deadly firepower, or dropping destructive bombs when alternatively built as the gyro bombers. Others were mostly rules. Oh, the club didn't have one. They're about the same, but they're only about 8 to 10 pages of new units. And the price on those? I feel like they're lower than like a battle tome would be, but I don't remember from what I had seen. I have not looked into Old World as much, I'll be honest. Okay, if we're picking up dwarves, we've also got reference card pack, dice set, and transfer sheet. Add your collection to the set of reference cards and thematic dice. Pack of 56 cards lets you quickly reference rules, runic abilities in the heat of battle. Each set of 20 dice is cast in stone gray plastic with gold pips. And then the Dwarven Mountain Holds emblem on the 6th face. And that is a lot of decals as well. 962 transfers. And cheaper in the Codex Battle Tome because they're smaller in paperback. The Orc and Goblin was light in Old World lore. Okay. Alright, we've also got Ungrim Iron Fist, the Slayer King of Carrick Cadron. The Slayer King is back and ready to hack up the meanest, ugliest monsters he can find. Ungrim Iron Fist is a legendary dwarf character, represented here in his earlier years, still wielding the mighty axe of Dargo, wearing the Slayer crown. Particularly lethal fighter who can slay powerful enemies outright with a lucky roll. This miniature is Forge Roll. I do like his helmet. That's pretty cool. Old model, he's looking good. Maybe updated. He does look nice. That's a cool dwarf. Also got Dwarf Lords with shield bearers. Very blinged out. The most experienced and respected Dwarf Lords are carried into battle atop heavy shields, serve as both a reminder of their station and convenient platform from which to split skulls. This pack of plastic dwarf characters contains a Thane on foot and a king carried by 3 dedicated bodyguards. Interchangeable weapons allowing one to wield a hand weapon and shield while the other swings a hefty great weapon. We also have a Dwarf Thane with handgun on Oathstone. I like his propped up tactical rock. Dwarf leaders from the northern clans often plant rune-inscribed oathstones into the battlefield, which they can fight and command troops. These are more than just elevated platforms. The runes tell of the clan's honor, legacy, and great deeds. Presence of one renders a unit completely immune to panic tests. This miniature is made from resin. Some more resin. I love the shield-carried Dwarf Lords. That is a fun idea for them, yeah. It looks like we got some classic characters. Lead your throng to victory with a return of some classic miniatures, including runesmiths and engineers to support your new lords in battle. Dwarf command set contains 3 resin miniatures, a Thane with battle standard, a king on foot, a Slayer of legend, used to represent either a Dragon Slayer or Demon Slayer. Slayer command set comes with a musician, battle standard, and 2 alternate Slayers. We're gonna pick up some of those. And then we've got the troops. We've got warriors, slayers, hammerers, iron breakers are all powerful close combat troops who trade speed for raw toughness and grit, while the quarrelers, which can be alternatively built as thunderers, add ranged firepower, get the work done, should be caught in melee. We've got, oh my goodness, look at these. Look at new faces for slam, yeah. Look at these mercenaries. Those dwarves who live among the Empire will march to war in a panoply of human allies, hefting spears instead of the usual axes. These Imperial Dwarves can be added to your Dogs of War contingent with 2 sets of classic metal miniatures. Likewise, the exceptionally crazed Slayers, known as Doomseekers, return to battle, packing 4 metal characters into 1 pack with distinctive chained axe blades. Metal. So I guess make sure to check the material for the things you're wanting to pick up. You already have those big paws. We've got some classic dwarf war engines. More than any other army, this is more than I thought we were going to be reading here. More than any other army in the world of legend, dwarves love their war machines. Industrious engineers have built a wide variety of ways to slaughter their enemies from long distances. The grudge thrower and bolt thrower have tried and tested methods to hurl large rocks and bolts deep into enemy formations. More esoteric goblin hewer and flame cannon butcher swaths of infantry with a barrage of hurled axes or spewed fire. The axe thrower is a little goofy. But like, Warhammer fun goofy, but a little goofy. Also got the Anvil of Doom and Bugman's Cart. Couldn't have a big dwarf release without two of their most iconic units, could we? The Anvil of Doom is a powerful focus for runic energies that allows a Forge Father to strike freshly forged runes upon its mighty surface, instilling nearby dwarves with powerful boons, harden their armor, and instill their warriors with vigor. When the throwing needs an extra turn of speed, it can turn to the non-magical, yet no less potent power of Bugman's XXXXXX. Carried around by sturdy draft ponies and distributed nearby warriors to boost their speed. We've also randomly have Sororitas datasheet cards. So those are available. Black Library, we have Dead Men Walking Special Edition. So it looks like that is a novel returning, but with special edition. I'm not going to read through all this because I've already read a ton. We have Sons of Fenris in ebook. And then it looks like we have a Hangout and Paint for the new Age of Sigmar stuff. If you're interested in that. Warhammer Plus, we have a masterclass for Abaddon. We can read through this just real quickly. It, again, is not in the order of the of the image. Love that. It's clear down here. Underlighting and backlighting, seeing an atmospheric art of Space Marines, so doing some of the OSL there, and then Sylvaneth and Lore Masters, and that's all we got. Who is interested in some of the dwarves or new Necromunda? Who's going to be picking up goodies? The follow-up to Hit Rat Box, more Old World. They space out some of the bigger stuff. So I'm a little surprised we got Necromunda immediately after Sigmar. That's surprising to me. I also remember when Dead Men Walking became, was it a super rare book that a bunch of people wanted? I don't remember that. I'm gonna have to pass on Necromunda. The train looks good. If I were interested in Necromunda, again, it's just not popular here where we're at. I do like these miniatures. I think they look nice. But Viral, hello, how are you? Always interested in dwarves, Warhammer or not. This would be the week, Viral. This is a lot of dwarves. They get their, I keep wanting to say Battle Tome, their Arcane Journal, and then a whole bunch of dwarves coming back. Be interested in the Shidbear King as a Warden King. Oh, for Season Sigmar. Snack? You want to try those peach jelly things? I want to try those. Let's see if I can fit the Imperial Dwarves models into the Ogre army somehow. Necromunda is mildly popular here. All the people playing it are those guys, so you don't want to play with them. That's too bad. Okay. These things. They're like jelly stuff. I may have to go... Oh, I have scissors. They're beat up, but I have scissors. I do want to go back to Rat Screen before we do that. So let's hop back over there, and then we'll do snack. I do wish it was easier for me to move between my two cameras. It's a little tougher now. Okay, let's go back. That way everyone coming in. We are working on Skaven today, and I will show you here in just a moment. Once I move on over. So for everyone coming in, we've been working on the new Skaventide box. So this is my Clawlord on Gnaw-beast. We've been cruising along on him today. There we go. He's still... He's really like creepy as with just the black on his eyes. We haven't gone back to do the actual eyes just yet. But he's coming along. I've built him. I also built the new Jezzail. So there is the three of them in plastic now. The two characters, so I've got our Grey Seer and our little engineer. We'll probably work on them tomorrow. So we'll keep cruising with characters. And then the Warp Blaster, because it's fun. So I think that's what I've got. I haven't built the rat ogres just yet. My hands were hurting after building yesterday. And then the clan rats, I'm probably going to wait because I already have a million billion clan rats. But that's what I've got. What are you guys up to today? Hey, Captain Dwyla, welcome in. How are you? Oh, some more Tyranid cults? I mean, those gene stealers were pretty cool. Yeah. This is going to be the beer all over again. The Gnaw-beast. I mean, there's no other way to say it. Gnaw. Alright. Let us try the peach jelly. Squishy. Super squishy. I think you just, yeah, you open it and then you just... Oh. You tried these, Broso? Starting rules for Gene Stealer cults. So let's look at the Mouse Drain Gene Stealers rear. Yeah, those new ones look pretty cool. Oh, you can just tear. Okay. I'm afraid this is going to get everywhere, but I want to try it. I think you can... I'm trying to show you guys without getting it everywhere. Alright, you ready, Waste of Mine? I didn't get much, but that's really good. Yeah, just a little slurp. Essence of peach. It's like the LaCroix. I'm gonna cut mine a little bit more. Just a little bit of peach. I would throw these in the fridge is what I would do. I don't know if that makes them, like, too solid, but... Try not to get it everywhere. It's good. I don't know that I would go out of my way to... Oh, you didn't get any of the liquid at the first slurp. Mm-hmm. I think so. I think it is the stuff in the peach liquid. Is essentially what it is. I like them, but I wouldn't go out of my way for them. Yeah. And I think I will throw mine in the fridge later. That sounds really good. Nice and cool. Alright, let's go ahead and do the eyes because they are really creepy. We're gonna, I think, rock the red. I think that's what I have on my other Skaven. It's just been a bit since I worked on them. Okay, now I've tried the peach thing. Now I'm good. Those little, like, shortbread cookie things look really good too. Or the little, like, they have the design on them. Those look good. Maybe tomorrow we try some cookies. What is everyone else up to for the rest of today? What do we got going on, chat? I think I'm gonna take video game day here today. I hobbied real hard the end of last week, and I probably need a break today, so I don't burn myself out. Especially with rats. I don't want to burn out in the middle of Skaven. That would make me sad. I will probably take a video game day here. What are you guys up to? Alright, I'm going to do a little bit of orange for the last little highlight on those eyes. That's not the orange I want. Just kidding. I want Troll Slayer. I picked up Wild Rider. Oh. I thought you were going, wow. Yeah, World of Warcraft right now. Maybe Prime some stuff later. Let's go. Sounds good to me. More Minecraft, keeping you saying good. I am glad that you have Minecraft to do that. I am also someone who kind of, for me, I'm gonna say escapes in video games a little bit. If things are a bit much, video games are always there. And I appreciate them for that. I think we may watch some X-Files later. Need to go eat and have a spectacular rest of the weekend, y'all. Have a good one, Sly. Enjoy the rest. We'll see you later. Enjoy food. Need to finish 6 Mega Knobs. Oh, for the US Open next week. Uh-oh. We not feeling good about that, Fierce Lion? That gonna be tricky here? You got this, I believe. Oh, Hold on, mouse, wait. I got you. 6-foot squirrel, welcome in. How are you today? And City Doors, hello. Let's change Elden Ring. Then the video game becomes a whole lot of too much. No, that's where I've escaped the last couple of weeks. How are you? I've reached the second phase of Elden Ring, in which I've now finished the DLC, and I'm going back for all the like lore videos and stuff. I can't get enough of Dark Souls stuff. How are you? Welcome in. 6-foot squirrel, how's your weekend? We are working on a 6-foot rat, I believe. How are you? Gonna be okay. You got this. Massway says, since he had surgery, it went okay, but they're waiting for news. I'm trying to not freak out. I hope, yeah. Is it just, like, waiting to see how recovery is gonna be, I guess? Or waiting to get her settled back in? You said you just got a WoW gift card? No. No. No, thank you. No. I'm good. I hope you guys enjoy. I know that there's, I think, another expansion here soon. You all enjoy. I'm also in the pointing gun at the sun stage. Yep. Yeah, mine, I'll share. I have seasonal effect for summer, and this last week has been really bad. It's been really, really difficult here. Oh, nice, Teraya 69 baby. Thank you so much. How are you today? Thank you so much for 69 nice months of support. What are you up to today? Welcome, welcome. Chat, I was watching Teraya play some Genshin Impact last night. You guys should go follow Teraya and watch her play video games. Teraya set the very dangerous goal of staying free to play on Genshin. We're here to help. No. You were rocking it yesterday. You were beating stuff up. Finding the quests. I had to lurk for a little bit for dinner, but no, you were cruising. You were cruising. Catch up here. Any choice lore bits this time around? For Elden Ring? Yes, but I don't want to spoil anything just yet. I know people are still making their way through, but yeah, there's some cool stuff in there. Oh, she's cancer. We don't know what stage. I see. Okay, so I'm assuming that's to set treatment stuff then, is what you're waiting to hear. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope everything goes well. Hopefully you guys get some good news here. Hopefully caught it early. I died to the wall boss twice. My only deaths too. You know, walls, gravity. Gravity is a tough boss as well. Chad has watched me struggle with that a bit. Sometimes it's just like that. Sometimes it's just like that. And the only thing is it's a little frustrating when you're streaming. So I feel that. You know? Makes sense? Yeah, there's the one thing I really love about Elden Ring, Dark Souls in general, is a lot of people complain because they don't like hand you the story. That's not the type of game it is. It's a lot of very small interconnected stories. And so going back after to like put all the puzzle pieces together is a lot of fun. And the YouTubers that do a lot of that put a lot of time into that. And they do a really nice job piecing it all together. Because like for my playthrough, I put together some of it. But I'm not reading in depth every single item I pick up where they're doing that. And it's crazy what all they find and piece together. So you're basically, it feels like you're playing the game all over again, just watching them go through it. But there's definitely some cool stuff. Where are all my paints? Whoa. Damn it. Live Madness, hello. Did you buy the box and build these all yesterday? Yeah. How are you? Here's what I built yesterday. So they are easy build kits. but we got this guy together and then painted today. We've got the Jezzails together, which I'm so glad they're in plastic now. We'll probably work on these tomorrow. We've got the new Grey Seer and the new Engineer. So they're together. And then the last thing I built was the Warp Blaster. So I still have the Rat Ogres to build. My hands hurt. Between this and Thousand Suns all Thursday and Friday. I'm kind of at the end of hobby time here. But yeah, they're coming together. Doing well, Live Madness. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. Soulsborne games have story. You don't read things. You're missing out. You're missing so much stuff. You're missing souls. There's so much stuff. Actually, not a Dark Souls actual. Yeah, it's an open world RPG. So if you have a different point of view, it works better. It's different. Obviously, gameplay loop, the same. But the fact that you get to... I feel like some of it's maybe a little more spread out as far as piecing things together. Because, like, you'll find something in one zone that'll make more sense once you get to another zone. I feel like that's kind of the difference. Is the overarching stuff is maybe a little more spread out. But yeah, they're very fun. Very fun piecing all that together. Managed to avoid picking up Elden Ring on the Steam sale. It's a lot of stuff I wanted, just too many games already. That's fair. Be nicer, Eddie. Be a shame if they got shot up turn 1 by cannon fire. Wow. Rhea said, took it out of my mouth. Wow. Apparently the cannon's part of the spearhead, so I will have to deal with that when we play. I'm trying to decide if I try the Skaven first or the Seraphon first. Apparently if I take the Seraphon, I get like a Carnosaur, and then the Kroxigors and Warriors. Which, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Soraya, he's mean because he got a cannon for Scott, and I was scared of it because it's a big cannon. I ended up taking it out, but it's a scary cannon on its own. Well, that's why he's here memeing on me. That's why clan rats exist. Just, I don't like taking a lot of clan. I mean, the cannon can easily take out a lot of clan rats. Easily. But I'm here for the big stuff. Sorry, Terea. Automod doesn't like you talking about your big sword in my chat. It's okay, Automod. Terea can talk about her big sword wherever she wants. Big cannon schmannon. Remember, you are Noelle, the teen powder keg with big sword. That's right. Automod's like, sword fight. Terea can talk about her sword as much as she wants. And Armin says, yesterday we played some Spearhead once people left with the other rule explainer. He played Pointy Elves. I've tried Night Haunt. Mostly off the board turn 2. I still only won by 2 points. So tight, point-wise often, despite the vast slide. I'm excited to give it a try. Sorry, my dog's randomly going nuts. This is the whole house all over again. Oh no! We've got you, Terea, don't worry. We got you. Let me mute for a second. There we go. Now I can talk. That's right, Panda. Thank you so much for the bits and the giant bork to match our giant bork here. I appreciate you. Do some Stormcaster. Oh, I'm sorry if you asked. My Stormcaster going to Scorch Panda. Yeah. So we decided to split the box. Thank you again, Panda. Because I probably would have waited if we didn't get to split. So thank you. You just eat the huge honkin' swords or dinosaurs are right around. Oh, they're gonna take out some cannons. I have run over a table of Stormcast Eternals and Goblins. Goblins threw 21 Goblins at 4 Stormcasts. The rolls were so that the 4 Vindicators kept removing 8 rats? Goblins. Gobbo kept returning them. Gobbo's in turn avenged. 1 wound a turn to the Stormcast Eternal player. Healed out. It was a 3-turn stalemate ball in the middle capture point. I think that was my thing, even from like the demo game they did, is it seemed like it's just basically a slugfest in the middle is what it seemed to be turning into. Is that kind of your impression as well? I mean, I guess it'll depend on the different missions, but it's definitely what the, like, the one they showcased was like. Scorpion, thank you so much for that sub for 9 months of support. I appreciate that. How are you today? Thank you, thank you. We are working on our new ratties. What you up to? Thank you, chat, for hanging out today, for the support. I really appreciate it. With that new sub, reminder that we do have our sub goal for a bonus Wednesday stream. We've got 1 more that's currently unlocked. But if we want to keep doing Ace Attorney and video games on Wednesdays, that goal is there below my face. Thank you everyone for the support. Every people know what they're doing. Most armies have a hammer and anvil models. If you slug the anvils together, it's a lot of dice being thrown for not much benefit. That's fair. Yeah, and I'm sure there's like more missions and things in there too that would break things up a little bit more than just throw yourselves at the middle of the table and duke it out. See it as an anvil. Let me throw it in the middle. It's only a good idea if only one of the players gets it. Makes sense. I'm excited to try Spearhead. I hope that it's fun. I would love for that to be a... Like if Scott and I just want to stay here and play something quickly. I'd like that to be in our kind of options. The Urinator, welcome in. How are you? We are working on some new Skaven. So this is the Clawlord on Gnaw-beast. I keep goofing that up in my head. But welcome on in. How are you? We were some of the Vanquishers today so I can get some batch painting contrast on them. Yes. Love me some rats. They're all so good. So I think this week we're going to focus on kind of our hero type characters. So tomorrow I think we'll start the Greyseer. And then we've also got our little engineer. But that's what I've got lined up for this week, because I really want to get these ratties done to match our other ratties. We won't quite finish him today, so we'll save him for in-between stuff too. Sarkarius, hello! How are you today? Welcome, welcome in. And good evening. Trying to decide if I want to get a wash out or just thin down a brown I've already got out. I think we should go ahead and get the wash. So you finished sub-assembly. Oh, on Thanquil! I need to get back to my Thanquil. Mine is also in sub-assemblies. I didn't actually get them together at the end. We should do that at some point. He's a cool mini. I think I had just started him when I was kind of putting the Skaven back down for a little bit, and I never went back to finish him. He's a cool one, though. Serious says, I am sleep deprived, starting to affect all mood and hobby. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you can get some rest here. Do you at least get to chill today? Even if sleep is being a pain? At least get to chill. Alright, I'm just doing Seraphim Sepia over our Rakarth Flush bits. Come back and highlight these later. Find the stupid katana. It's really easy is the hard part. If you've been putting it off, you're gonna feel silly. That's pretty easy to get to if it's the one we had talked about before. I think I just went down the wrong path. Yeah, that area. I could see that being easy to do. Ended up at a sealed cave. Yep. Take a left where you took a right type of deal. Yeah, it is kind of a couple different ways over there, now that I think about it. I'll battle with my brain all day. Does hobby help? Does distracting yourself work? That's what I have to do when my brain is being mean. So I have to distract myself. Becomes video game day. Oh, I didn't get his teeth. God darn it. Distracted. Speaking of distracting yourself. I just did. Teray, thank you so much for the bits. Okay, Bot Lady did talk. Thank you so much, I appreciate that. If anyone wants in for Hype Train emote, train is going. First thing is Scream to sell an army. Not really in particular, just a random army. Maybe a distraction would be good. Oops. Scott recommending laid back camp. You can watch something. Love that you switched to the Twitch alerts and made them look very cute. Thank you. They did a nice job bringing the alerts over to Twitch. I was glad to see that they did that. I think they've added even more stuff I probably need to go back and look at. They did a nice job. I feel like with the new leadership, Twitch has done some really nice new stuff. I've been happy with the changes that we've gotten. Some of it might be a little slow, that I don't know. I just feel like they're on the right track again, which is nice. For a while there, it didn't feel like they were, so it's nice to get some new stuff that makes sense and looks nice and the quality of life. Yeah, they've done between that the like the new stuff with bits. I think they realize that just having like those small things you can do with your community. I don't know. I feel like they've got some stuff figured out now. Diving into some older feel-good anime. So far, the new season is disappointing to me. That's fair. I haven't watched a whole lot this season. I was catching up on Skryre, and we're watching My Hero. I think they're on a break. I meant to look that up, and I didn't. I forgot. Definitely been a bit of a catch-up season for me as well. Just things I've been meaning to watch and haven't. If you're in solo leveling, I think I need to give solo leveling another try. It didn't hit me when I tried it, but I know a lot of people really love it. Maybe I need to try it again. It was one of those where, like, on paper, I should really love it, and it didn't connect with me for some reason. I'm not sure what it was. Episode 4 is... I think that's where I stopped. Is why I'm laughing. Maybe I'll throw that on while I'm painting or something. So I can get One Piece figured out again. I was annoyed when I got on and their website had all changed. It's like, I don't feel like messing with this right now. Went back and saw your Seraphon. Oh, the Sotek scale. A blend is sexy. Thank you. I appreciate that. Aw, Panda, thank you so much for the gifted subs. Those are going out to Waffle the Man, Blind Obsession, Denethor, Random Username, and Just Fulfim. Enjoy those emotes, your ad-free viewing. Thank you, thank you. And Panda, thank you so much for the gifted subs going towards our bonus stream. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Everyone enjoy your emotes. Getting closer to more Ace Attorney chat. I'm excited. It's mine. Thank you for the bits and the giant cute face. Cute face. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Thank you everyone for hanging out on this Sunday with me. Checking out new raddies with me. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. If you guys want to come hang out in between streams, we do have our Discord. So in case anyone did get some fancy subs and things, that also gets you into our subscriber lounge, which, there we go. It's a little delayed, but there it is. We also have our YouTube, which I've been uploading our Dead Space and our painting VODs to. So if you want some more content over there. I'm also working on another anime repaint right now. I'm working on Goku from Dragon Ball. So if you want to catch our YouTube content, you can hop over there as well. But thank you everyone for all the support. It's been tricky streaming this summer, but I'm always glad when we get to hang out. Thank you for spending time here. Where's this boss? Why does this bear have so many things? Wait. Where are you? Yeah, wait. I don't know what pit you're talking about by the boss that I'm thinking of. Unless you're going after something else. I don't know what you're talking about. I'll have to come see later. Finger runes, right. I think you did, yeah. Unless you're going after a different weapon than the one I'm thinking of. You've, yeah. You have explored in the opposite direction. Eyes on the pretty blue star magic. Trying to think the best, like, without going in there and being like, it's here. I didn't actually mean it. I was just so I had to have a finger. I mean, you will need that area, so like it works out, but well, you got that instead. Sorry. You wanted pretty magic and you get that. I think that's a pretty Dark Souls experience as well. Yeah. Yeah. Want something pretty, get something horrific. Yeah. Pretty Souls. Two souls too close to home there. That's fair. That's why I love those games. It's even more fun when I would like explore and find some of that stuff, and then Slam would hop on to catch up, so I could like listen to him explore things like that. That was probably my most fun time. Yeah, was hearing him explore all of the awfulness. All right, we've got a little bit of leathers and things for our harness. So I'm gonna do Rhinox hide and start some of that. I think we can do a couple more things here together, and then I'm gonna go get some lunch, chat. Because I was lazy and I didn't make breakfast, so I've got a protein coffee, and that's it. I'm ready for some food. And a tiny bit of peach jelly that we had together. That's it. I got a hype train emo. Thank you everyone for hopping on the hype train. This is the one I got. Choo choo. She vibing. Cute. Did you guys get some emotes? There is one that's just called Personal Best, and it's a little dog getting like a medal. He's so cute. I want it. I'm also making sure to hop in when there's trains. He's so cute. Thank you again for all the support. I appreciate it. Beauty says, I bought myself another bottle of Tamiya and destroyed the brush trying to extend it. The extension is a myth. No! I'm sorry that it got destroyed. It's not a myth. We'll just use your plastic glue to glue your brush back together. I'll be honest, I just go ahead and refill it. Or pour it into another bottle. I don't tend to mess with the brush. I'll just throw it into my next one. Yeah. I put more of the airbrush cleaner into the Tamiya pot and keep using the same one. Yeah. So I guess for those who hadn't heard, they're basically the same thing. You can use the cleaner as the glue. So we did that with our last refill, but normally I'm with Paint It So. We just combine the bottles. Okay. I've been leaving this bit of cloth almost like a poncho for him, and I'm trying to decide what color. And we're going to try the off-white. I don't know that it's going to work, but I have it on some of my other rats, and we're going to try it. I don't really want the entire thing black, but I don't want the red like they've got. So we're gonna try this. I think a lighter neutral color here will be good. And if not, whatever. We'll just paint over it. We just need to make a decision at this point. Which also means if you're the airbrush cleaner for some reason, wear a mask. Also that. I think this will work though. I gotta clean up kind of in between. There's some armor pieces and things I need to clean up, but I think this will work. It does look a little poncho-y, but I think that's okay. For now, at least. Wondering if I should swap it. The black should be there and the cream on the ratty. I don't know. I don't really like any of our options. It's the hard part. Ooh, what if we did the blue from the Gray Seer? Like the Thunderhawk blue. That might be our answer. I'm gonna let that dry and I'm gonna do that instead. See if I like it. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of a highlight on our kind of cream colors and then I'm gonna get some lunch. I think that's a good stopping point for today. I may save that blue for tomorrow since we're gonna be working on it anyway. Found it. Yeah, the boss doesn't even use the sword. They just drop it. Yeah. Okay, glad you found it. Because I was trying to, like, remember the path in my head for after stream. Yeah, they just have it randomly. There's another one kind of in that area that I think was an interesting one, too. That was, like, behind a mob. That was kind of annoying. Yeah, we've got dwarves and Necromunda for pre-order. What you think, Seedecker? Hey, Wizard Oak, how are you? Welcome on in. We are working on the new Skaven today. Going well? How's the you're geared out? I was about to ask, how's the campaign going? Did we hit a tough point or? Here's where our ratty's at. I think we've made some really good progress. I definitely need to get some more on the base, but I think we've done a good amount of stuff today. Let me get the sister battle date. I didn't realize we were waiting on them. Like, I didn't know that was a thing that could even be in the pre-order article. Gonna be... Wait, you're gonna be a dad next week? Congratulations! That's exciting. Well, I bet that's tough waiting for that. Yeah, congrats. Exciting. All right, I didn't do our first layer on the skulls. Let's do that, and then the highlight. And I'm gonna bounce. Get some more video game time before I... Definitely gonna be a crunch week again this week between batch painting and getting those Jezzails together. I've added more batch painting to my to my desk. Yeah, it's gonna be another crunch week. That's okay though. All right. Chat, I think this is where I'm going to wrap up. I think I want to try the blue from the Gray Seer on him tomorrow, because that'll help tie them together as well. I kind of like that idea. We'll work on more of the base off stream. So we may bring him back, just depending on how quickly we get through our other characters. But this is where I'm going to wrap up for today. So thank you everyone for coming to spend part of your Sunday with us. I really appreciate it. Spending part of your weekend with us. Excuse me. We will be back tomorrow with more rats. So if you guys want to catch more Skaven, make sure to follow and check in tomorrow. If you want to hang out in between streams, we do have our Discord. So here is the Discord for that. We also have our YouTube, which is where I've been throwing our VODs, our video game stuff, some tutorials on there. We do have a community challenge that's going to go up this week. So if you want to check that out, that is there. And then my socials, if you want to see what else I've been working on, there is everything that I've got there. I'm probably just going to wrap up here. With the new setup, it's kind of hard for me to get over there and check out who is on, but we'll get that figured out. So I think I'll just wrap up here, but thank you so much for all the support, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye!